Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us. We are live from Los Angeles, and we've got quite the show for you. Some brand new, some big time returning favorites that we haven't seen for literally years. And they're always exciting, especially this time of year around the holidays. So some very special ideas coming up for you tonight, but also a lot of fun because we always like to rock it when it comes to Wednesdays and bring you all the best in jewelry, but it's really about some great values, some amazing pieces. Whatever you'd like to request, you're welcome to do so as well. We'll help you out with those requests, and get ready for a lot of brand new that is coming up that's going to go very quickly because it is priced to move. We've got, let me just tell you, you might want to get on phone lines now if you've been missing out on those very, very, very best of the Mysphinos we've been bringing of late. You know, the really pinky stones, forget about just the orange or just the yellow. We're talking about those beautiful pink. What Sandra was telling me the other day, she learned that they're called strawberry imperial topaz by some in the mining industry. So I had not heard that, but I think it's aptly named. So we have got an imperial topaz to start us off here tonight. Plus we have an amazing array. We've got some wheels, and they're good ones. Really limited, of course, all one of a kinds we're going to see tonight on wheels, but also some brand new when it comes to yellow diamonds. I do have a new one tonight that's a 2 carat plus. It's an emerald cut, it's VS, and it's in a brand new mounting we haven't seen before. So we're really excited about that. Also have a sapphire. You're going to love sapphire with this really cool designer mounting that we have. Also, how about diamonds by the yard? Longer length, 36 inches coming up for you as well. And the list goes on and on and on. And as far as that returning favorite we haven't seen in a few years, itty bitty. So that's what I'm going to leave you with, those 2 words for now, and then stay with us because it's coming up in this first hour. So we have a lot to get to, and there's a new ruby that is oh so special when it comes to ruby in a 1 carat 40 out of Burma. We love that. So here's the deal. Oh, one more thing that's brand new that I have to point out to you. We have a new pink diamond, actually. So the yellow diamond we talked about, but there's a pink diamond that's certified, and it is a 37 pointer, and that's a great size because it's not going to be into that jumbo range where they start to get up towards like $10,000 and $15,000, but it's also much bigger than we typically see, which are usually more the 10, the 12, the 15 pointers. So got a great one there for you if you'd like to see that early. Say the word. It also is GIA certified. So we're looking forward to that. So lots of goods to get to. Plus we have, of course, your requests. If you have any, let me know what you'd like to see. Special shout out to Paul. I didn't get a chance to respond to you yet. Just got your email a few minutes ago, but what a great email. And we'll probably be sharing some of that with you. She was really excited because she was getting a lot of pieces praised lately that she'd picked up at TVON, and very excited about where they're going as far as appraisals for, it's always good to, do that on your own if you like to, and really see what your jewelry is really worth, because she said, I knew your values were good, but I didn't know they were this good. So it really is exciting. It's an exciting time to pick up a piece that you love because we're continuing to just make prices affordable like nobody else does. So we're really ready to get started. And again, Imperial Topaz right here, right now. Take a look at this as we kick off our big Wednesday together. Glad you're with us. And this is 8802 to start off the show with a really important, more pink than you normally get in an Imperial Topaz at all. And it's absolute stunning material. This is so rare because remember, this is not just a matter of more heat or more treatment of any kind. This is really just about its natural beauty. And this one's a carat 12. So it's that 112 pear-shaped Imperial with 38 points in diamonds. We kept this one really elegant and simple and glamorous. Notice it's in that rose gold because that is the perfect match to the Imperial Topaz color you're seeing, because normally, and this is a good way to think about it, normally if you see an Imperial, and these are from only one place in the world, so think of it like one source like Tanzanite, except there's a whole lot less of Imperial Topaz out there than there is Tanzanite material. But keep this in mind too. The Imperial is all natural. It's almost completely mined out. It is normally the color of, let's just kind of visualize this, it's normally the color of a yellow gold. So that's the typical color, and that's really special and rare in and of its own right. But this is that fantastic, brighter, richer color, and it really is, oh, you're gonna love this value. Only have one, so if you've been waiting, and I know there have been a lot of you that have had this on your wish list, so I'm so ready to get it a great home. And also what has normally been in this color normally has been $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 here on this show in the last couple of weeks. We're making this one really affordable, so come on in early because we want to give you first dibs, and you know who you are if you've been looking for one of these stones and you want that ultimate pink. Also, one more thing, when they talk about topaz as the November birthstone, this is is actually the original they were referring to, is the Imperial Topaz. Of course, that has been since we've adopted citrine as the look-alike, but that's a really, really special stone. So maybe if you're celebrating a birthday this month, this would be like the OG of your birthstone. And I'm so excited that it's not going to be $29.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. So you get a sense of the size and the look from a distance and all of that. But it is going to be really wild because do we have anybody on the phone lines yet? Not yet. So trusting in the values, especially when we kick off a show like this one, where it's going to be that amazing superstar value. And these are very, very important stones. They don't get much more rare than this with that gorgeous, again, I love that kind of, that reference of kind of like a strawberry color. Definitely that beautiful, beautiful golden meets pink. It's not $29, it's not $19.99, and it's not even $1,000. If we're starting this show off really right, not only do we start with arguably the rarest stone we have today, but also a better price than $1,000. It is $9.99 to get this rare as can be, truly pinky, pinky rich in that Imperial Topaz. And my Spino is the best. And that is not just something we can say about anything. It's actually that very top 1% of Imperial Topaz. When it has that divine color, that's what can be called my Spino. We're going to give it 30 seconds, then we're going to rock on because we have a lot to show you. And that one's going to be long gone at $9.99. You know it. It's only in rose gold, operators. So I guess we could, you know, if you want to give us a little extra time, we could change it. I know that's a mounting we do and we make and we create, but it's going to come down to who can say sold first. That is for sure. And I'm going to get you ready because we have an opal coming up next. Another one of Mother Nature's best, if you ask me, and that's going to be 8671 on the way because this one is just a matter of moments before that is spoken for at $9.99. It's the only one I have tonight as well. So no, there's nothing else coming your way in that color of Imperial. It is the best. Even when they're golden, even when they're orangey, that's great. But to get these pinky colors, that one's gone. Congratulations. Enjoy. Here we go. This is my next one, and let me actually just go ahead and reverse it right now. This is rare. I might have to get out a proper background to show you, but this is a gorgeous, phenomenal black opal. Its item number is 8671. Thank you on the Imperial. Let me know who got it because that is really, boy, well done on that one. Way to go. That's how it's going to go tonight. Very quickly, these pieces will be flying because there's just a lot of value here. So here's what we're going to do on the opal. It's a 131 surrounded in a halo of diamonds. That's 34 points, but then you've got this rope design side detail. It's the split shank, but it's giving it that beautiful texture down the sides, which we love, and it's a really major, major stone. This says actually, we know a carat 31 is already a big size, but then you get that bigger look that opals naturally give. They're a less dense stone by all accounts, so you really get a lot more size. And I'm just going to throw down this background here so you can see it a little bit better because this is going to replicate more of what it's going to look like in person, and we've got another great value coming your way. This mounting always just, to me, just screams designer because there's a lot of designers that do this kind of twisted rope design, and then let me show it on the hand. Of course, you can change the gold on this one. So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. It almost looks like, again, this looks like fine oil painting here on canvas, except this is Mother Nature using black opal as its canvas, really, to show all those colors. Yes, do you want this one? You know what? Just make it $9.99 as well. It's supposed to be, I got $24.99 on the bag. Let's make it $9.99 to make it easy, and this is what it looks like on the hand. This one may be gone as well, so there's what it looks like from a distance away. So there's a better idea of the size and how impressive that is. So really huge value there at $9.99. Antonio, you've got that one for sure, right? Or should we release it to everybody? We always like to double check when they say sold before it's actually priced. Just make sure, because we have a lot of people actually backed up in queue. So yes. Oh my goodness, Shar, thank you. Shar, thank you so much. Enjoy the Imperial. I'm so glad you were here with us at the start to see it. All right, so who's got the opal? Antonio, is that yours? Okay, so this one's here at $9.99, so that's going to be your best value on a very large Lightning Ridge black opal right there. Look at all the reds, greens, yellows, purples. It's almost got a blue purple, like an indigo color base, and it's available, and it's any gold color you want. So feel free to, make it your own if you'd like to. So coming up, I'm going to show you, we have some gorgeous morganite earrings that actually kind of harken back to a ring that we have as well. That's very, very designer, and some very big pink diamond earrings on the way as well that actually they match a ring. They're not all intentional matches, but we've got some set opportunities for you here tonight. So looking forward to that. And then you've got to see this. You've got to see this. The sweetest piece and a kunzite we love, but this is really, really important. So let me know who's got this one. Sorry, guys, they jumped the gun a little bit. Yeah. Do you want the opal? All right, so Jalen's got the opal. Thank you so much. I will move that aside, and then we're going to show you, wow, this one actually may need my assistance here. So let me hold this one up because you're going to see it's this incredible, sentimental This makes me kind of tear up a little bit. Angel wing design. I just think it's so beautiful, and yet you're going to see it from a distance here. But this is item number 8860, and it's a really beautiful stone. Look at that color on the kunzite. It's a 529. They've got it listed as emerald cut. It is actually a cushion cut, and it's got some very nice color to it. That is the more purple blue variety that we're used to seeing, not just a light pink like most of it is, but you get that really saturated, amazing pinky purple blue that is like an ultraviolet blue color. Also, diamond weight is 29 points here right above, and you'll see it from a distance here. I'm going to get my ruler ready because we are ready to measure this one for you from a distance here against the hand. It's got a good size bail, and so if you are thinking, you know, diamonds by the yard, if you are so inclined, you can do that and put it right on through there. But look at this great look, and you can see that's a really beautiful pave double angel wing design right up top, just kind of holding onto that stone, which is that really pretty pink color. And there it is, 1 inch from the top to the bottom, and then we'll show you a distance away on the neckline for you, but this is one only. And it's another one that is supposed to be, it's up in that, you know, upper $2,000 range, like $2,888. It's all about the color. I mean, this is really the best of that Afghan material, and we've been lucky enough to see Afghan material lately. Of course, we saw that really stunning diaspora. Let me actually get a little different grip on this for you so you can see it there from a distance away. But we actually saw that incredible, remember that diaspora that we had out of Afghanistan too? No relation. They're not the same stone. This is of course spodumene, and then the other being diaspora, but it's really special the way it's done. So you get this, you know, kind of similar color. I mean, that's what I find is fascinating, is that this Afghan material tends to have a pretty similar color to some of those, you know, pink diasporas that we saw that we love, but it's a lot less pricey. And you know what? Just again, different stone. Don't mean to confuse you, but you know, same kind of area, similar origin. So really special. We'll make this one $9.99 as well. Love it as a gift idea too. Just given the kind of sentiment that's built into it. So if you'd like that one, it's $9.99. Boy, have we done? Is that 3 in a row? Triple nines. I mean, right? 3 threes into 999. I don't know. I'm just thinking this is a good night, and it's starting really, really well with these values. So $9.99 on that one. If you'd like it, we'll give that 30 seconds, and I think I might break out a pink diamond early. We've got that new 37-point certified, yes, but then we also have some really, really amazing, it's an impressive, oh, and the 58-pointer got a markdown, a big markdown. So that's something that some of you have had on your radar. 58-pointer, 18 karat gold. You know that one because it's like the fourth largest we have now is the 58-pointer. That got a major reduction just tonight. So that's here as well. If you're looking for that one, that might be worth calling in on. But this is the reason I want to get into pink diamonds early. And forgive me for showing a lot of pink here, but this is really special. We have the ring first, then the earrings that will coordinate. They don't have to be a set, but I really love, I mean, it's unusual when you find that in one show where we can bring you this entire set opportunity. Here's the pink diamond ring. We'll start there because this one's got a really nice markdown, and boy, are pink diamonds. They're tough. And we've got, oh, I have news on the blue diamond, by the way. Our first blue diamond's going to come out to play this Saturday. So it's getting ready. And we have our first, it's only just the one to start, but then we're going to have more coming up in the coming weeks. But we do have, for those of you that have been thinking about and hearing me talk about those blue diamonds that are coming, we have one design that's debuting on Saturday, and it's coming up with also, we're going to try to have a really important debut that day as well. But anyway, this is my pink diamond ring for tonight, and it's item number 7757. This will be the smallest of the center stones I bring to you tonight because we do have a 37 and we do have the 58, and those are both GIA certified. This is not, which is going to help you get that really, really big affordability, but also 12-point center, so not a small stone by any means, but then you have that double halo, it continues the pinks, and then you get that double halo is going to be another 30 points in the pinks and then 84 points in the white diamonds. All of that set in 18 karat gold. How about that? So you get a really, really large ring, and I don't know if you know, like I had to zoom way back just to get this in the picture here, but wait till you see what we're going to do. And then I do have a flash here, the matching earring, because it is truly the match in a lever back. And I'm just thinking, if you wanted the set, I'm going to price these accordingly so that, well, actually the earring might have a shade darker in the stone, which is really good because you're probably not going to be, nobody's as close to your earrings usually as you are to your ring. So that's going to be coming up, but I'm pricing these so that if you want the whole set together, you can do that by doing some really big markdowns right here, right now. Are you ready? It is, first of all, I got to show you this to you on the hand here. Remember this when this was $49.99? Because it wasn't all that long ago. And then we saw it drop down to $39.99, and then we were sure it was going to go. It didn't. And so now, yes, Jalen, go ahead. Okay, so the opal's available if anybody wants it. Okay, so we sold that twice. but not really. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's all right. The opal's available, and that'll be good news for somebody out there tonight who's going, oh, good, that's my ring now. So call us really quickly if you want that black opal. Here's the 12-pointer again. Pink diamond, double halo, then 2 more halos. So 4 halos in total here, making this ring larger than any of my other pink diamonds. Even if you get a larger pink diamond individually, like our Carat 02, like our Carat 09, you still don't get this overall size of a ring. So that's really impressive. But it's not even $29.99, and it's not even. This is where, if you need the set, they are priced really well so that you can get the set, because it's not even $1,999 for the ring. This is why it's so important to dial in, because it's not even $1,900 or $1,800 or $1,799 this way. You're more than welcome to get the earrings, which we'll have coming up right after this, but this is $1,777 if you want that pink diamond center and all that comes with it. Even diamonds down the shoulders of the ring as well. So you're getting that beautiful look. I mean, this really, to me, and I hesitate to say this because we've got really important pink diamonds here, but in some respects, this as an overall piece of jewelry, as the overall ring, sometimes looks even more important than even our larger individual stones, because the ring is so well done. The ring is it's elegant, it's oversized, it's a cocktail ring. So $1,777 gets you that one, and then we'll show you the matching earrings, which again, you don't need to get all of them together, but it's really an opportunity that you don't see very often in pink diamonds that are matched to the same kind of degree, same shape, same kind of styling. So we'll give this 30 seconds, and that has got to go, because that is such an important value and discounted now. That's now the 6th discount it's received. So it's time for that one to get a great home, and I would assume it will. Now we've got the earrings here, which are 5, 4, 6, 7 coming up, because this is, if there ever was a match, and it's tougher to match anything in pink diamonds because you have so many shades naturally out there, but we're going to show you one that's, you got that little preview. So if you want to just jump in, this is the ultimate in an earring for sure, because of the saturation we're about to show you. And believe it or not, they are matched to perfection. 5, 4, 6, 7 will be next. So that's the ring to consider. Then I want to show you these, because this is where, wow, we just got a lot more saturated overall. It's not just the center stones, which are, first of all, in 5, 4, 6, 7, this is going to give you 17 points in total pear shape. So that means about an 8.5 point each, which is a really good size that you have there, but you got to see that. I mean, again, you saw the ring just a moment ago, which had a really nice kind of lavender color. Look at how downright, like these are almost like a hot pink color instead of just a light lavender pink. This is really important material. Still natural, still all natural, still no treatment at all, but they start with a lever back, they drip in diamonds, you get 3 halos still, so it's perfect with that ring we saw, and you're getting a big time value. I would really recommend dialing in early on this one, because as it is in the rose and the white, of course, it has to stay that way. But when we're looking at something with these significant, and I mean really, truly, those are significant pink diamonds. I mean, they're not much smaller than what we saw as the centerpiece of our ring. Yes. Yes. I think it is. All right, so the opal sold for the 3rd time. so I think, yeah, I'm hesitant to even say it at this point. But let's talk a little bit about these earrings, because I don't have anything else like it. And when you see an earring like this, I know a lot of us could be thinking, oh yeah, I'm just adding up the carat weight, 17 on the centers, that's total. So 8.5 points each there. And then you look at the 43 points in the additional, and that's of course your extra, your halos, and then you've got another 76 points. Not to mention earrings are more complex when you talk about how they're made, the mechanism, the workmanship that goes into it. I know it's not the sexiest thing to talk about, but it is important to remember why earrings tend to run you more than everything else, because it involves, in this case with lever back, working parts and all these different, articulated pieces, and that's expensive to do, especially when you're working in solid gold as we are. But you're getting this really saturated material that I know these look like an 88 earring here all day. They're not. Again, take into consideration that if you wanted the ring still to get the set, you certainly can. There's that whole influence of the multiple halos, the pink diamond pear shapes, all of that goes together, but you're not even paying $8,000. It is so far below our own cost. I'm not kidding. That is truly, this is coming below our own cost, just to make sure they go here tonight and don't stick around. And then again, get the ring, because that's still here. And they're not even close to $4,000. That's already another. We've taken half off the already reduced price. They're incredible. And when it comes to individual saturation on pink diamonds, that's as good as they get right there. Take a look. Yes. Thank you. The opal is sold again. And then we have our pink diamond drops here, which I'm going to show you from a distance. We'll give you the measurement. We'll give you the look on. But A lever back with solid diamonds as far as the eye can see when they are on. Two-tone gold, amazing look. Here's what they look like from a distance away, so you can see that first of all. I mean, it's a big, beautiful diamond drama earring is what that is. And then you've got a little over an inch there, about 1.25 inches from the top to the bottom, and they're not going to be $4,000. This is where they should go already. Not even $4 or $39.99. Come on in, and I'll try one on here, Tone, for everybody, so they can see that. It's as it is, white and rose together, so they will. There's nothing to do except ship them to you. Okay, so you'll have those in the next couple days. You'll be wearing those probably, a lot of you will be wearing them by the weekend. So whatever that weekend plan involves, you're probably going to be wearing these pink diamond earrings, and yet it's not even $39. How is this possible? They're not even $29.99. This is really, really big value that we're going to see all night long, that's for sure. But this is about as good as it gets. Take a look at those so you can get an idea from a distance away and see what that's all about. Just, you know, size-wise, drop-wise, all of that. They're not even going to be $29 or $28. Or $27 or $26 or $25.99. We'll go back to our wheel. We only have this one pair, and they're not even going to be, watch this, not even $28.88 or $27 or $26 or $25. This is the value of the night, if you ask me. They're $24.99, and then I'll show you one next to the ring so that if you are still considering the set, here's what they look like together. Oh my goodness, this is just really, really unusual to see. And remember, the ring is only $17.77, and that's why, there you see, that's the match right there. That's why you want to get them both if you can. If you don't have a ring already, get the ring to go with the earrings. The earrings are $24.99. The ring is only $17.77. So what a value you have right there tonight on a set of pink diamond pieces that are just the ultimate. The ultimate. All right, so we'll take another look close up at our wheel here. And $24.99 for those. Really, again, look at how saturated. I mean, each one, they're like more, they really are. I think by calling them pink diamonds, I think we're not doing them justice, to be honest with you. Those are really more of that almost hot pink purple. So it's a really, really good color. Amazing saturation. And then the pink diamond halos around it, not too bad either. So that's $24.99. We'll give those 30 seconds, Tone. I think we'll be on our way here. And then we'll see who's got the ring and the earrings. And maybe you just want to have the whole set. It's not a bad idea. So pink diamonds then coming up are going to be larger. We have the 58 pointer, which has been heavily reduced. We also have a new 37 pointer, which is just so affordable. It's going to fly. So we'll bring that to you as well. I've got something really, I don't think we've ever had before. Amylite earrings are here. If you love Amylite, also a 16-karat round tanzanite and a couple of 2-carat yellow diamonds that we'll introduce you to, because first time seeing one of them, and then the other one's only a second time seeing it on the air, but those have got to go at $24.99. Look at that quality. Look at that saturation. I mean, it would not be, all I can think of, and maybe this is the jeweler in me, is I'm thinking about from that perspective, if you were a designer, if you were somebody who was in the trade or in the business, I'm thinking about just automatically getting the earrings and making 2 rings out of it. I mean, think about how cool that would be. I mean, that's what I'm tempted to do. I'm tempted to take them back to our jewelers and say, let's just make 2 rings and get, you know, kind of like the sister rings going on, or a mother-daughter thing, or, I mean, but again, they're just too fabulous as earrings. So when you've got that saturation level and they're 8.5 points each, and they're giving you that kind of saturation that we don't see even in a single stone, and yet you got 2 matched up. Very, very impressive. Take a look at them. We've only got a couple more seconds and we'll see who's got them. So then we're going to show you this big yellow diamond. The new one. We'll introduce you. Yes. Do you want the earrings and the ring, or just the earrings? Okay, earrings are gone. Ring is here. Let me just remind you what the ring is all about. Here's the ring, and that's only $17.77 for the item number 7757. So we got our 777s, more numbers lining up like the stars aligning here tonight. And then we have a more affordable way to do a pinky peach tone in an earring. Let me show you those, because this is kind of wild, and another potential match set, which I love. So that one's $17.77. If you want the ring, grab that. Now take a look though. Here's a way to do a peachy pink tone in an earring that is morganite, and this is that really fancy kind of pie cut, if you will. It's not really a kite cut, it's more like a trillion that's modified. It's got that trillion top with those 2 really distinctive points there, the 2 edges coming to a point rather, and then you've got that real curved kind of, you know, bottom to the stone. So really good. And item number is 8784. Look at that. One pair again. So we're dealing with a lot of one-of-a-kinds as usual on this Wednesday, but look at that 622 in fancy cut morganites. and all that lovely, lovely color. I mean, we gotta love that. The color is so really quite saturated for morganites, because we're kind of talking about same kind of thing as we do with pink diamonds. They're usually a lot lighter. So when you get a little more, you know, that really kind of peachy, beautiful, pinky kind of like, again, the pinks and the goldens come together here, that's important. Diamonds are not included here on the description. So there are clearly diamonds there in the front of the lever back. You are not paying for them. So that's really interesting. So that's good. Free diamonds. Like, we could just, you know, make a whole tagline out of that. Free diamonds when you come to TVON. That's what always happens. But look what we've got with this drop, and then we'll show you from a distance. And then there is a ring that coordinates back to it. So I'll show that to you as well while we give you a look at what could be a potential set here. But there is, let me just show you, let me see, let's see what one looks like from a distance away. And yep, you're going to see a little special something in the ring that might coordinate back, even though it's a slightly different cut. They really do coordinate well, so they're not that, you know, exact match, which I think is a great way to actually have suites of jewelry where they're just coordinating as opposed to an exact match. I think it really looks elevated that way. But you got 1 1/4 inch in the drop here, lever back style in the rose gold, and there's only one pair, and they're supposed to be $19.99. Let's do something different for you as we show you up close one more time. Then I'll pop one on for you. It's not going to be though $19.99, and just again, when you get 3 carats plus in each fabulous fancy cut private collection morganite, this is not the traditional color you see, because usually they are really, really light. They're very just like just true pastel. I mean, that's all you get normally. But this is also a great color because they go with everything too. I mean, there's this great, you know, there's this great versatility to them, because you're always getting that look where you've got a beautiful kind of neutral. I mean, right? It's what we like to call, it's a makeup color as well. So it always works because it's always going to look pretty on all skin tones, and it just really looks elegant, and yet it's going to work with everything else that you wear color-wise. So as we go back to our wheel, we're going to reduce that price, and you can see that fancy cutting. I think the further away you are, the more you tend to see the light bounce off those facets so well. And it's not going to be $19.99. Oh, we're just going to do a quick blowout. We'll make them $999 only, and that'll be it. And actually, look at the great basket work they have from the side and from the back. Yes, Jess? Oh, sure. Who got it? Jennifer S? Hi, Jennifer. You got it. Let me show that opal one more time. We'll show it up close. We'll show it on the hand. And that sounds like that just worked out really well for her. So we'll get you a look at that opal here really quickly. Did she leave it in the yellow gold too? All right, let's take a look at this. Here's the opal. Okay, so we'll show that one more time. This one's already sold, but just a look at it here. And you know what? I don't know if she missed the proper background, but obviously this is a lot stronger color than we can show you here on a you know, hot light scenario like this. But look at that. It's a great stone. So I'll try it on for her as well. And then the morganite earrings are only $9.99 to the very first caller. And then if you want the ring, we can talk about that fancy cut ring that we have. But Jennifer, this is what your ring, this is what your opal looks like from a distance away. So you can really see, boy, the reds are so prominent. And that's what you least expect out of a lightning ridge opal or any opal. The reds are usually the most subdued of, if you get them at all. And so the fact that that's really what you're seeing so strongly there is really well done. So congrats again on that one. And then let's take a look at our last morganite earring opportunity here with that really special kite, or kind of like a pie cut really, and then we'll move on. So we've got the ring too if you want to see it, but I have to introduce you. I mean, it's always exciting to see something new in yellow diamonds, because for the longest time we've only had the same stones, which are just, you know, steadily going out of our inventory here. So we're going to introduce you to something really, really special that I'm thrilled, because it's also a cut that I know we get the most requests out of any cut at all. So this is really, really important. Let me see if I can give it a little polish here. And that's going to be item number on the brand new one. It's 8728. This is wild. If you've been waiting for a 2 carat, that's what it looks like when you don't have the glare. So just to be clear, you've got this really important setting, which is the first of its kind to be done this way. And boy, that's really, this is a tough one to show. Like anything, this is the same thing that happens whenever I show you my signet ring. It's like you get this tremendous glare, and then you don't really get to appreciate all the mirror finished gold to see it from a little bit of a proper angle. But this is a 2 carat 01, so you have a really nice size stone here. But it's new, and that's what we're excited about, is to bring you. We love our yellow diamond values. We love the deals that we offer. We love that we make them so affordable as we do. But you don't see many in that 2 carat size. Most of everything that we've had in 1 carat, 2 carat, and 3 carat are gone. So to bring you something new means there was a value. We were able to get you a value. We were excited to bring it to you. And that's what's so important, because these are some of the most expensive diamonds in the world you can own. And truly what you see these, again, had a customer just reach out just about an hour ago talking about one of the pieces she got appraised was indeed a yellow diamond. And the appraisal was, a good, appraisals are not a retail value, by the way. Just keep that in mind. When you get things appraised, they're usually like a retail replacement cost. That's the idea, because appraisals are usually done to then help you insure your pieces. So it's like, what would it be to just replace it? So it's not retail, right? And when you look at what yellow diamonds are going for in retail, it's probably why you're here, why you're not out at the store right now or tomorrow morning going, yeah, it's no problem, I'm just going to drop another $250,000 on a 2-carat yellow diamond. It's easy to do that in today's retail environment, but luckily you got TVON, you don't have to do that. But this is also important because it's still a 3-stone style. We have the 2 stones right on either side. They're big trillion cuts in VS white diamonds. Then you get that main event, that beautiful emerald cut right there in the middle, which is just, isn't that what we like? That clarity showing off here. It's a VS stone and it's a 201 and it's all 18 karat gold as well. So you've got 2-tone gold, solid finishing on the inside. I mean, look at that. That's all mirror finish to the point where you see the basket reflecting on the inside of the band. Everything is solid and really finished to perfection, but also 48 points in those trillion cuts that you're getting as well. So that means almost a 1/4 carat on each side. So they're impressive as well. And yet the value is here. We don't wait around on these pieces. I know we have a lot of people who've missed the boat on a few of them that we've had that have gone out the door that are now already found their happy homes. Well, this means it's time to act quickly. And so I'm well aware of that. And so instead of starting at this $26,999 price tag we have right here on the bag, we're just going to get you right down to a price that would be the same price we would see if it were to stick around for a few months or beyond. And that's the beauty of it. So you don't have to wait. We're just giving you that straightaway discount. And look at this color that you're getting of that yellow. Let me try it on for you as well. And you know what this big border does? It's not bezel set, but the border and the platform of gold around it, that is elegant. I would say I would put that up against any yellow diamond ring we've had in the past, and there have been many. And really, I think that one's going to be at that upper level as far as the look of being super important, really well done. Of course, the big white diamonds really help as well because you've got impressive and important white diamonds. That trillions, they're rare, and you get all of that to give you that grand total of $249 in diamonds, yet it's so elegant. And that platform, as we all know, is the fact that the yellow gold and the yellow diamond are sitting next to each other. That platform is what allows that stone to look even larger. So it's hard to tell, even by trained professionals in the diamond world like you and I might be, where we've seen a lot of them and we understand and we've done our homework and we've done the due diligence and we know what's out there. You might have a really, really tough time discerning what size that is based on just the visual, because it looks so much larger based on the fact that it's in that bigger platform. So instead of $26,999, and don't get me wrong, that is our price tonight. I'm just helping you along here so we can really, I don't like to have you wait too long. And that just, all it does is it means that, the more attention it gets and the more time it gets to be shown, the more we have a huge list of people that want that same ring. And then, the odds are you're going to miss out. So I really like to bring this down to the very first caller right here, right now. Save you a bundle, get the value, try it out, see what it's all about, and get it at home and start wearing it, because these are really precious. And we know now quite well that we don't have a lot of new inventory coming in when it comes to yellow diamonds, because the values are simply not out there to be had. So instead of paying $26,999, instead of getting you just a good old-fashioned 50% off sale, which I love that idea, because at $13,500, that's going to be really tough to beat. But we're going lower than that by a ways. So come on in early, because that's why we're showing it early, so that the early birds get the special yellow diamonds. Don't have to wait. You know what you like when you see it. Emerald cuts are really rare because, remember, we all know this, emerald cuts have to have a certain clarity. They don't have to be VS. It doesn't mean that every emerald cut you're ever going to see in the world of diamonds is going to be VS, but this one is. And you get that really, really important, elegant cutting that shows off the beauty. And yet you saw it when I had it on. You still see how it picks up the light. It gleams. Every single one of those step facets along the sides that are aligned in parallel fashion, they just pick up the light and show you all that beautiful brilliance and gleam. And that's really what's so important here. So we're going to do better than $13,000 or $12,000 or $11,000 or $10,000. This is not what's supposed to happen on a 2 carat plus especially in a VS Emerald cut, but it's happening right now. Take a look at it. We're going to make it better than even $10,000. It's only $9,999 for a 201 for a major stone in the emerald cut in this brand new, we've never before seen it. This is a mounting that is totally new, and I would say one of the more flattering, certainly, that you can get for the diamond, because you're showing off more of the gold, you're showing off a lot more of the fabulous diamond. Looks bigger than it is, because we know this, we've seen it with bezels, right? When you put a bezel around a white diamond and you see how much bigger the diamond looks, the same thing's happening. It's got that really nice big platform, so it ends up looking like your eye sees the diamond continuing to the outer perimeter of that yellow gold. So it looks so much larger than it even is, and it's already a big stone. So it looks impressive, it is impressive, and it's $99.99 to get that one to you. So just a heads up, wanted to give you an early look at that so that nobody is caught off guard when that comes out a little later when we've got a lot of people watching. So here we go with what's next. I have one of the wildest pieces we've seen, but it's been a while. It's been a long time since we've had anything like this. I am thrilled. This is something that I wanted to come up with, did come up with many years ago, and really one of the best sellers here. But it's that time of year where we're thinking about not just buying jewelry for ourselves, but a lot of us might think about what do we get for other people, and you might be thinking, that's crazy right now with gold and diamonds the way they are. Do you think I'm going to be buying fine jewelry for everybody on my list? Well, the item that I have coming up next, actually, you could. You really truly can. And for less money than you would oftentimes spend on something that is far more trivial or far more temporary or whatever it is. We've all, I think, maybe started to think about maybe some of that shopping, and I don't think you have to start tonight, but this might be that perfect inspiration to start thinking along those lines, to give something as fabulous as fine jewelry, to give something like solid gold and diamonds, VS diamonds, in what is called the itty bitty design. And some of you who are new to TVON may never have seen any of these varieties before, but a really popular look and perfect for this time of year when we are thinking about maybe what do we give, when we still want to wow somebody, but you know, we're not made of money and we don't have like an unlimited budget. So if you want to wow somebody and she likes a necklace and maybe she's the star of your life, or really keeps a little, you know, finger on the pulse of what's really trending right now in fashion and in jewelry, stars are it. So we're going to bring you a rare scene, itty bitty design that is a full-on necklace. It's just meant to be a petite style that can be worn every single day, that is layerable. It is great to build, you know, you can put this on with the diamonds by the yard. I don't think there's anything prettier, and yet everyday wearable. You're not waiting for a special occasion to wear it. So we haven't seen it in many years, so we're about to bring it out as a little something we could celebrate, a little holiday pre-party here with something really important for you. And this is an entire necklace. I'm thrilled it's here. It's been a while, haven't seen it in some time, so it's really exciting to bring it out for you, and yet to show you one of our big values here. And keep in mind, those are all VS diamonds on this fabulous star design that we have. And yet you've got the chain, which is all of our fabulous diamond cut chain, and I'll show it to you a lot of different ways, but 450 is the item number. So just so you know, this goes way back. It's I'm going to show you a little bit longer here. It's just really simple how it's done, because it is meant to be that wearable style. It is petite, as the name implies, itty bitty. It's supposed to be petite and wearable. That also lends itself to, I think, any age. I don't think you have to be of a certain age. I think everybody could wear this, and yet this is really a trending look right now, to have layered stacked looks, or those really pretty kind of like daily diamonds we're talking about. And we'll show it to you against the hand here, but it's 450. You've got a couple of points in diamonds here. It's basically just a VS diamond accent that you've got, but look at this from a distance. And again, it's supposed to be petite and really wearable, and yet you can really make out and see what that is, that beautiful star design. And look at the chain as well. That fine sparkle diamond cut chain that you have. We did a little bit of an upgrade a few years back when we decided we couldn't just make it one length. You used to have to pick a length and stay there. We actually are giving you that adjustability you see there with 16, 17, and 18 inches on a spring ring clasp. You also, of course, have your choice of the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. But how about this for a gifting idea? When back in the day, we used to sell them for $499, and now here tonight, we're not doing that. We're not even offering the necklace with diamonds in this great star motif. It's an O-ring design, so this is not a pendant that comes off. It's all attached to the chain on either side, and yet look at that. just that elegant. I mean, it almost looks as if you have diamonds set within the chain all the way through. And again, white, yellow, rose, you may, if you do like mix it up like I do and you wear a different couple of different gold colors, this may be that piece you want to have every day. So maybe get a couple of different gold colors, but also think beyond the $4.99 treat yourself price. Think about gifting, because like I said, the way we're taking it tonight, you'd be hard pressed to find anything, especially anything as everlasting and timeless as fine jewelry, for a price tag like what we're going to do, because that's the old price. I know. And Tony's probably thinking, yeah, I remember those at $4.99, and everything that we know about 2022 means that should be more, not less. It shouldn't even be the same price as it was. This is going back. We're going 4 or 5 years ago back now in time. And nothing should be the same price. It's actually going lower so that you don't have to pay $4.99 or $3.99. Here we are, just a couple of weeks. I mean, think about this. Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from tomorrow night, right? And then you got, you know, all the big holidays rolling right up on after that. So this is your time. Have something special, even if you're not sure who you're going to gift it to. I think this works for just about anybody. And yet, it's not even $3.99 or $2.99. Or even $249. This is fine jewelry. So you get VS diamonds. Still, we don't do anything but. So this is what it looks like from a distance away. We'll show you here just to give you an idea. I mean, it's still showing up, even against, you know, a busy print that you have, certainly against the neckline, it looks amazing. I mean, whatever you want to do. And because you have all that adjustability you see there built in, you can wear it wherever you want. A little higher on the neckline, a little lower if you so choose. I mean, really, this is about 16. Here's 17, here's 18. So it's really going to work just about, you know, for anybody and everybody. And that's the idea. So instead of $249, we'll make this really easy right now. It is going to be $199 a necklace. And you're choosing white, yellow, or rose. Don't get to offer these very often, but that is certainly where you've got a big time value, a major, major look, and yet all of that gold, solid gold chains right now, $600 by themselves. To get something this well done and to get something that you can be proud to give, proud to gift, because it's always going to be a forever timeless piece, that is the way you do it. So I'll set it up back on this card so you can see it up right here and really get a look at it. I mean, this is just, I mean, perfect. If you've got, especially those like daughters, granddaughters, what have you, that you want to do maybe a couple different things, and you've got, you know, so many that's always the dilemma my grandmother had. She had so many granddaughters, and she always, you know, even though they were all across the spectrum of ages, she wanted to get everyone the same thing. And, you know, it was tough to figure out what's that going to be that's going to be loved by everybody, but also works for different ages, you know, and that's really the kind of piece that could be. So that is $199. We'll give it 60 seconds if you'd like it. Just love to give you some opportunities to get something affordable as we are in that gift giving season here. So really want to make fine jewelry, which is still that luxury high end, but make it really, really affordable for you. So white, yellow, rose gold, you choose, you select, and you will be very happy you did, because to give a full-on necklace with all that adjustability, so that's one size fits all. You've got all that beautiful, again, the diamonds that you see are done in a fine little border. You've got the pave, but then that's all bordered with that mirror finished gold as well. And so super piece to pick up more than one of as well, because $199, I have nothing else in the inventory, nothing that is priced like that, because again, it's fine jewelry, it's gold, it's diamonds. There's nothing else that can be done for $199. So perfect gifting idea. Hopefully at some point in the coming days, weeks, we'll see the other designs we do, because we do have a paw and we do have a cross and we do have a heart. So if those are motifs that you might be looking for, I would stay and, you know, stay tuned in throughout the next few days and weeks, and we'll hopefully have an update on those. We always like to have these in stock and ready to ship out to you so that you're not waiting for them, so that even if you have an occasion that's coming up sooner than, let's say, end of the year holidays, you've got it. And it's a really beautiful way to go. So think about them. You can add it to your order throughout the night. It's just a really good idea, I think, when you've got something affordable like this. And thank you so much. All righty. Coming up, we're on our way, $199. So that is just, I mean, I'm striving to bring everybody some holiday gifting opportunities in every show I do with you guys from now until the end of the year, to really try and make, you know, not just about shopping for yourself, but really opening it up to, you know, sharing the love of fine jewelry with others, because I know that can be very difficult to do in today's day and age. So hopefully, if TVON can't do it, nobody can. So rely on us to bring it for you. And well, hi, Mary. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Mary. Thanks. Hi, Eugene. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Just catching up with messages here. Thank you, guys. All right, so $199. All right, wheel time. We got a brand new wheel, 4 pieces only. So it's not going to be a long time here. These are just one of a kinds. Even one has a cert. So we'll just build this wheel for you. Cut a few rings here on the way that are coming on up. Okay, so keep calling on the itty bitties. We'll still have those for you. Let me start this wheel with this. Oh, look at that periwinkle sapphire. Sapphires for the most part on this wheel, but I have one that's going to stand out. Look at this. This is the teal sapphire in an emerald cut. Last time we had a teal sapphire, there were fights over it, and this is the most teal of the teals because you really distinctively see the blues and the greens, yet they're blending, so it's really pretty. So far we got some really important sapphires here. Then I'm going to add, look at this, it's another imperial. So if you missed out on the other imperial we started the show with, and I know many of you did, there's another option here in a pear shape. And then we have, oh, look at this, rare Molly Garnet, but it's actually in that more like a really distinctive color here. Let's put our goldens on the sides here, left and right. So Molly Garnet on the right side. This is the teal sapphire emerald cut. This one does come with a cert. So just heads up, if you shop the teal sapphire, you're getting the AGL cert to go with it, which I'll show you. And then you have in the front, you think there's going to be some interest in that front and centerpiece there with that lavender. It's like a vivid neon lavender purple. It is beautiful, right? This is the color. Well, now the color of the year, this year, is it very Perry still? Are we still in that year? The year is flying by so quickly. I feel like there's at any moment going to be a new announcement as to what the color will be for next year. But you know how Pantone decides what color is going to be, you know, super hot and trending for the year ahead. It's been that really specific, that color, that really truly kind of like, is it neon blue or is it lavender, but it's really bright and fiery? That's a sapphire. So you've got sapphires basically right down the middle. That sapphire in the middle there in the front, that's a 109, unheated lavender sapphire. And then we have the really cool teal emerald cut here. That's actually a carat 31, so that's a great big size. You can change gold color on anything up here, so don't feel like you're bound to what you see there on the wheel. And then here's my cert to go with it. AGL is the cert. This is only going to come with that teal sapphire. So I'm just showing you right here. There's the teal sapphire, the photograph of it, August of last year, teal sapphire. And look at this, no indications of thermal treatment at the very bottom there. That's a good thing. And on the other side, it's going to be signed by your gemologist here. So AGL cert with the emerald cut teal. That is your carat 31. That's a good size. And remember, it's unheated. So you have unheated on the sapphires that are right down the middle. Then you've got your Molly Garnet on the right. That's going to be a rare color. Sometimes they can be more yellow green. This really has more of that kind of like deep golden color. And then that's Imperial Topaz on the left side. So my question to you is, which one do you like? And which one do you want? And which one can get you, because they're all one of a kinds and they're going to be oh so priced so right. Now this is what's fun about a wheel. Usually isn't a wheel like oh yeah, I've seen them 100 times, they've been on the air before and I've seen them, I know them. Everything on this wheel is brand new. So that puts the fantastic in your fantastic four, doesn't it? When everything you're seeing, for those of you that wait around for wheels and go, yeah, the wheels are, yeah, they're the pieces that I've seen a million times. This is all new. They're still, what does that also mean? They're on a wheel, so they're coming down in price. So you don't have to pay the new price, the price that actually across the whole, these are all $4,300 and up, but not $6,400 on the teal. So if you really want to go, I mean, I never advocate getting it just based on like the price, but considering that was a $6,400 teal sapphire because it's got the cert and it's unheated and it's a really rare color, wouldn't this be a good time to jump in and get them now? Because that's not your price. $4,300 is the lowest of all four. That's the lowest common denominator. I'm not stopping or leaving them there. Even though they're brand new, we're still bringing them way down for you. So that's the beauty of this wheel. All four, same price. You just simply have to let me know which one do you want and then tell your operator what color and size you want it in, because we're going to make those adjustments for you. But nothing up here is $4,000 or $3,000 or $2,000. And when you think about unheated sapphires that are over carat, one that looks like that, do you see what I mean? When I pick it up and you see it directly face up, you see those multiple colors of blues and purples coming through. That's so unique. That's not basic. That's not normal. That's not a regular purple sapphire even, and purple sapphires are rare. They've got that vanadium content, which is what makes them super rare. Well, this one, beyond, not even $2,000 for anything you want up there. It's starting to get busy because I think you know my dedication to price tags on wheels is simply second to none. I feel like this is why we do this. We put them together so we can save a little bit on the airtime, meaning we put all four up there. We give you the screaming deal, and they're not even $2,000 a piece. It is time to dial if you haven't already. Pick your favorite because they are one of a kind, and that's that rare Imperial Topaz. That's really special. This is the Imperial. I know so many of you missed out on the Imperial to start the night. Here's the one to own in if you like it. This is not even going to be $2,000, $1,999. If we just go $1,888, we got you a deal. We're going lower than this. They're not $1,888. Come on in, and we have one of a kinds, and trust me, there will be multiple people on these rings. There is no question about it. I'm just going to keep on going till we get all 4 out the door. That's the goal. That's the mission. That's the whole thing. We got to get them out of here. Even though they're brand new, it's just like what I did on the yellow diamond. We had a brand new 2-carat-01. What did I do? Discount it on day 1. Moment 1. We just bring it right down in price so you can have it if you love it. These are not even $18, $17, $16, $15, or $14.99. 2 incredible 1-carat plus unheated, untreated, rare colors of sapphire. Those are rare colors. And remember, the teal comes with the cert. So you get all of that, and they're not 14. 13, 12, 11, $10.99. Forget about it. Take a look at it. Not even going to be $1,000. Let's make them $9.99. Anyone you want, 60 seconds, and we move. But that is how you get rarity in sapphires and Molly Garnet and Imperial Topaz all across the board. $9.99. Who does that when you got really, really rare sapphires at play? I'm going to try on this one first because this is just that rarest can be. It is so neon and bright. This is that like vivid violet. It's intense. It's neon. It's beautiful. And it's $9.99. So that is a quick one only. That you can see that one's going to fly out of here. 40 seconds left on the wheel in its entirety. Let me know which one you want. Like $9.99. That's it. The cert comes with the teal. That I just got to move it around a little bit so you can really see the blues and the greens there in that emerald cut, because it's like every time it moves, you see one color kind of take over, right? It's almost like the greens are really concentrated on the east and west, and the blues on the north and the south. Yes. Let's go. Imperial Topaz going on the hand, sure. And this one, Jalen's a fun one to wear all by itself, but also you can kind of, I've been advocating playing with this mounting a little bit, even though it's supposed to be that crown design. I think it also works well if you want to stack it on and layer it with something else too. I think you can use that as a ring guard of sorts if you wanted to, if you can handle a larger ring. Like just imagine that, this is a ring of your choosing, and then you've got a little extra kind of like a little topper for your ring. So that's a special way to go. Okay, nobody wants that sapphire, that purple, lavender, gorgeous. Should we show it all by itself just so you can see it? I mean, this is really, really rare. And it's vanadium rich, but it's got, you want to say probably a little iron and titanium as well, given that it's got so much of those blue colors coming through as well. Your choice of $9.99, 60 final seconds, and then we move right along. So let me know if we can help you guys, because we got to move, and that's as low as those can go. That's for sure. Because I'm looking at another lavender sapphire here. Look at what they call lavender, just to show you the difference. Because this one to me is more pinky. It's got a little lavender to it, but it's more pink. That they're calling a lavender. But what we truly have on the wheel, that's a lavender. That's a lilac, vivid, bright violet, just beautiful periwinkle color, but it's really bright. It's not like a dull pastel. Which one do you like? The Imperial, thank you so much. That's item number 8803. Any gold on anything up there that you'd like. 30 seconds left, and we are on our way. So good luck. Last call, teal sapphire. Let me just show this purple up close. Maybe just seeing it all by itself, all on its own. Just really concentrating on that stone with the cutouts of that almost dome style, but really a lot of detail packed into this ring. And that would be item number 8857. That is a quick one only, clean carat 09, unheated sapphire in that lavender color. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And those are all VS diamonds around it, 21 points there. So that's a really good one. That's a really good one. And sure, if you want yellow gold, I love it in the white, but if you want yellow gold or rose gold, we can do that for you. And then we'll show you an up close of the emerald cut certified teal, which has that really strong blue and green to it as well. And $9.99 on this one. Again, you can see there, brand new piece. We don't even have the graphics built. These are all brand new, as I mentioned. So coming right down to the bottom price. And then if you want to go bigger on a purple sapphire, this is what a traditional purple sapphire looks like. So I showed you more of a pinky purple. This is more of a traditional purple. See the difference there? See, that's why it's more periwinkle blue. That's more of like a regal, like a purple velvet color. This is more of that lilac type of color. So anyway, that's a good one. 109. Plus, we're going to show you the 131 unheated. Yes. Yes, I did. The big morganite. You want to see it a little bit closer? Okay. Do you know who that was? I have it right here. I wonder if she liked the earrings and said, who is it? Okay. Well, Pamela, let's show it to you right now. And real quick, hold on. There's the sapphire. There's the teal. There's the up close of the teal, the blues and the greens together there in the emerald cut. That's the certified stone. And that also is the 131. So that's got a great big size to it. So that one would be a good one to get just for the stone alone. So what we're doing in gold and diamonds and then those sapphires, very, very impressive. So Pamela, let's take a look at this. We've got this really specialty cut. It's 8359. Flash this when we had the earrings to go with it. And boy, this is a very large ring. that wants to do like little cartwheels on the wheel because it's very large. It's a 1255 stone in the middle there on item number 8359. So Pamela, here's a closer look for you. And then we'll still let you know, guys, on those Molly garnets, the sapphires, the lavender, and the teal. But here we are, and let me help this one along a little bit because it's very elongated. You can see where the band is in comparison. We want it to be, you know, that's an intentional design. It's 8359. It's a 1255. This is called championship cutting because that is, as you can see, not a normal cut there. So it's got all this extra faceting through the pavilion, which is the backside of the stone on 8359, and it's our 1255. And then what we did was we just put the diamonds on one edge there. So it's kind of a kite cut overall, but make no mistake, there's that extra faceting, so it's going to do a lot of interesting things internally. And then it's got that beautiful 72 points in diamonds on those elongated edges, and then you've got a knife edge band where we also lined half of the knife edge band with the diamonds as well. This is a major piece, obviously 1255 private collection, but the reason we do the band at that lower third of it is so you can either really have that elongation of the ring either going up the hand or down. So let me show you how that's going to translate on the hand here. If you look at it this way, it kind of now, seeing it like this from this angle, looks like a kite cut, right? You can kind of see that resemblance to the kite shape. But then if you wanted to, I mean, it's just more about what you're comfortable with, or maybe just, you know, how your hand is built, where, and again, because this is going and extending over my knuckle, it does not impede your movement at all. Let me flip it around just to show you what it looks like the other way if we actually elongate this kite cut and go up the hand. So that's a great look too. And either way, full range of motion, not a complicated ring to wear, just a major look at me stone. And the greatest news is $79.99 is not your price tag. It's a beautiful museum collection piece. I mean, if this doesn't have custom written all over it, I don't know what does. The jewelry world is usually pretty traditional and everything kind of looks the same. This is where you really step outside. And if you automatically like those pieces, this is a great way to get one. And we're going to make it really simple and easy. That is only going to be $2,888 for the ring. It's on a discount today, and of course we've got the earrings still here that coordinate so well with it. So if you'd like that, go ahead. That is a fabulous way to get a morganite of the highest saturation level for the peachy tones that we love to see. That's very traditional and usually still very light in color, but that's why it's in the rose gold, to really give you that identical match with the fancy cut morganite that you have there, and a really good look. So that's how it's going to lean on the wheel there, but you can see that great cutting. It's a fascinating cut. Think of all the skill that takes to create something like that. A little more difficult to do, certainly. And we still have our itty bitties going out the door. We still have our 201. A lot of people discussing the 201 emerald cut as well, the yellow diamond that just premiered a few minutes ago. So we're thrilled to have those for you. Also, pink diamond, you want to see it, the 37 pointer for our top of the hour. We're about 3 minutes away, actually 4 now. So here's what we're going to do. Also, quick look at that tanzanite. There's a 16 karat round with pink diamonds. Let's talk about a very elite combination. That's going to be it. Plus, we have a returning favorite in our North Star design. We've got some pink diamonds for you in a necklace. And Pamela, that's a closer look at that kite cut. And yet we've got the earrings to coordinate with it if you'd like them. And the earrings were only $9.99, so great values there. Let's also talk about the major reduction on our 58 pointer because this is really a headline. And you don't see many. Now at this point, we have a 102, a 109, a 73, and a 58. So this is the 4th largest pink diamond that we have. And when we do get something new, they're not that huge typically. I've got some new ones coming and I've seen them all, and they're not more than 15 points. So we'll have new ones, but they're much smaller than what we're seeing here certainly on this very special piece. And I don't know why it's leaning here, but probably just a function of just balancing on a prong. But this is one that you know. If you've watched our show, it's a certified stone, it's a VS stone, and it's the 4th largest here. It's item number 7680. That is the 58 pointer. And a couple things about when you get in, that's not just a number. There's a couple things that make that really, truly extraordinary. And number one being that it's over a ½ carat. So we love seeing that. Over a ½ carat is obviously tough to do. It's tough to do in any fancy diamond, any diamond, but a fancy diamond more so. Pink diamond, even more. It's got a GIA cert. So that's coming with it as well, which is going to tell you, because in these bigger stones, when we send them off to GIA, part of the beauty of that is not just, oh good, an expert looked at it. It's about getting clarity gradings, like you would if you were buying a 10 karat white diamond. You'd care what the clarity is. Is it SI? Is it VS? Is it, okay, that's all we're going to discuss here because we know our people, right? We don't need to get into talking about the other ones. But that's what happens when a bigger diamond comes to play. It's not just about the size. You look at all the characteristics and all the traits. Well, here you go. 58-point VS. There are not many pink diamonds that have ever been this size with that kind of clarity grading, and the cert is there to back it up. And why we respect and why we really revere GIA certs so much is that they are so strict. Other diamond certifiers out there are really kind of lenient on their gradings, but GIA, that's why their word is the gospel, is because they are conservative. They are absolutely ruthless when it comes to really being particular. They don't call something it's not. That's why they're the authority. That's why they give out graduate gemology degrees, and that's why we're so proud to have a VS1 pink diamond that's over a half carat, closer to that 2/3 of a carat mark in this gorgeous pink. Take a look at it. We're going to blow it out. Why am I bringing this out tonight? Well, there's a brand new, pretty sizable reduction here that is now our lowest ever. And that's the beauty of it, because here's the 18 karat setting, of course. It's that 18K two-tone gold. You got the rose and the white. You've got that center stone, 58 points. I'll show you the cert. Then you have another 124 in the double halo of white diamonds as well. And this is what the cert looks like. Take a look at all this. You've got a cushion modified brilliant. It is practically square. It's a 4.3 by 4.9. So just a little off being a perfect square cushion, 58. Faint pink, yes, that again, there they are once again with that really, really, really specific grading and very conservative on their gradings. A VS1, hello, look at this. Front and back of your stone. Do we see anything? Because I'm really having to look and I'm not seeing much in the way of inclusions front or back. So that's your GI cert to go with that stone, which they're calling a faint pink. When I beg to differ, because let me just put up the one we had earlier, just because why not? It's a comparison, right? This is why it's important. This is why GIA is all the things we just talked about. Look at that comparison. So how do we grade that pear shape? If the one on the left is a faint pink, that's the point. They're really, really strict. And so whatever they're going to tell you, this is important to have. It's documentation that makes appraising and insuring easier. It's also just great documentation to have because you've got certification that it's a VS1 and you're getting this great finishing on the inside. And I know you've seen it, and it was $18,000 for a very long time. It's going to be so much less right now, and I mean like $17,999 because that's specifically where it was, but we're going to do better. And this is what it looks like from a distance. So again, really getting that bigger size and that extra border around, that rose gold border around your stone, very important as well. It's nowhere near $17,999. This is the new, and we are just now at the top of the hour. We have just reduced this tonight to its lowest. Can't go any lower, won't go any lower, and there's dazzling brilliance, because that's part of why we care about clarity. We care about clarity because of how it pays off in terms of brilliance, in terms of beauty. That's what we like. We look for diamonds to do that. Diamonds should not be dull. They should sparkle, but the sparkle is really contingent upon what's that clarity grading internally? How many inclusions are there? Welcome to the show if you just joined us. I'm so glad you're here because this is our GIA certified 58-point, fourth largest pink diamond we have left. And it's so heavily reduced tonight, I had to bring it out. I know, on a Wednesday, right? Just bring it out. Give those of you that are collectors, that are trying to get as many as you can while they're available, want one of the bigger, more impressive stones. I can't tell you how important it is to have that VS grading to it, and you're not even spending $15,000 tonight. This is our last reduction. There comes a point when you're below cost, and we were there a while ago. Just for the record, we were below cost some time ago. There comes a point when there's only so much money you can lose when the entire industry is elevating their prices on pink diamonds. The prices are going crazy, as they should. That's okay. It's supply and demand. It's Mother Nature's limited. I mean, the Argyle mine closed, we just had the closure anniversary 2 years ago. November 3rd was the 2-year anniversary of the closure of the mine. So it's been 2 years now. And all that time, all those days, the prices of pinks and yellows and browns and all of them, blues and greens and chameleons, all of them, they've been going insanely high. And that's on top of an already high price that when the Argyle mine was producing, there was a pretty high price to fancy colored diamonds. Now you get the deal, and it's our best, and it's not even $10,000 or $99.99. We're saving you a bundle. You get the cert. This is important documentation. If you're serious about collecting your pinks, I can't tell you how valuable this is to have. And it's not even $99.99. Take a look. It's going to go tonight. You know that because I think a lot of people just been waiting for that major, major, major reduction. It's happening right now. And it's not even $99.99. It's not even $8,999. This is as low as it can go. And it's time to jump on the phone lines because there are going to be fights over it because it's only $8,888 instead of $89.99 or $99.99. So that's the way you get it. And that's the stone to try, to see it at home. If it's your first pink diamond, oh my goodness, well, it's the only one you'll ever need because you're getting into one of those bigger sizes. Remember, we saw just a few months ago, we saw the biggest price per carat ever achieved. A new record was set on pink diamond pricing, and that encompassed all of diamond pricing per carat, and that was a pink diamond that was sold in an auction just a couple months ago for $57.7 million. So you're in good company with this stone, and a 58-point VS1 cannot beat it. So that's $88.88. It's our last look at that one at that price. It's just a beautiful stone to own, a great gem to have, and think about when you, again, get all 18 karat gold, that's the foundation. I love that bigger diamond weight that we're bringing you. 124 is extremely large diamond weight to get, and we're going to move right along because that's the one to own if you'd like it. So 58 point, that's our last reduction. It's all we can do. We've been under cost for a while, and now tremendously under cost, and that's really irresponsible of us to be doing, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of people out there, especially this time of year, that want to have those really high-end, you know, those super splurgy type of gifts and really collectibles. I mean, that's what these are, because at the same time you're wearing it and enjoying it, you still got an investment piece in your collection that is really second to none. Now we follow that with a quick little pink diamond necklace that's really just dainty and petite and pretty and wearable. And this one's going to be a good one because it comes with a chain. It's going to be that same, you know, again, not everybody can go 88.88, but hopefully if we're doing our duties right here, we can make sure that everybody gets in on the pink diamond world. And that's what this next piece is about as we talk top of the hour. So here's what's coming up next with this really pretty, I mean, look at this. You still get some bigger stones. You're getting the chain included, which has a couple of diamonds that are bezel set, so very a la DBTY. And you get your lobster claw clasp, so all of that. But how about a really, really great value for a little top of the hour? 8818 is the number, so 8818, and it's 8 points in the oval alone. Very similar to the carat weight we saw in those pear-shaped earrings that went out earlier. But here's your 8-point center. That's what we're calling the bottom oval there. That's the base of the pendant. Then you have 6 points in additional pink diamonds. That's the pave. And then you have 19 points in white diamonds. This is meant to be that wearable, everyday, sweet style that you've got. Also giftable, because I can only imagine what it would be like. The other day we had pink diamonds by the yard. Everyone lost their minds. We went pink diamonds by the yard. That's crazy cool. Who else would have that in the world? And we made them affordable. Well, now you have a pink diamond pendant in kind of a diamonds by the yard style that comes with it. And it's gifting time. So you get a chance to own not just the pendant, which comes off the chain. So this chain can be used with other things. Let me show you here so you can see what this looks like from a distance away, how pretty that is. And then you've got, there are your 2 diamonds. So if you want to do like 2 on one side, you can see how it goes right on through, or you can do probably just the even way like that where it's symmetrical. So you can wear it like that. But how pretty is that? Almost like a door knocker style or like a wishbone at the top, and then leading into your oval drops. Even that first oval at the top looks like it's one center. And we just got to make this easy, easy, easy. Look at this. And can you imagine gifting pink diamonds, like a big center stone pink diamond in a necklace? There's your adjustability. You've got the lobster claw, 16, 17, 18 inches on this chain. But the chain is worth the price of admission. I mean it. It really, truly is. You've got a piece that there were people out there all over the world today and tomorrow and yesterday that are paying this much for a chain like this. We're going to give you the pendant as well. You get everything you see here. I'm going to give you a quick measurement on the drop for that pendant. It's going to be 3/4 inch top to bottom. And the best part is, it's not going to be that $29.99 deal. There's a bigger pink diamond. When have we seen pendants that have one bigger stone? We usually reserve those bigger stones for rings. This is your chance to pick it up, and it is going to fly. So come on in and make sure you're ready to go. And look at this. There's that inside undergallery that you have there. So that's all finished. There's that sparkle of that chain. This is worth it for the chain because it's not even going to be $2,999. It's not $19.99, and we're going to blow out what we do best, make pink diamonds accessible to one and all. That is the idea. The only thing that doesn't really is the quantity. It's the quantity that's limiting. Otherwise, we would have everybody in the world with pink diamonds courtesy of TVON. But the fact is, we never have enough quantity for everybody who wants one. So it is time to jump in on the phone lines because it's not even going to be $19.99. I'll give it to you for the price of the chain. I will throw in the pendant with that big center stone, that 8-point pink diamond. We'll throw that in for free. You're not paying for that. You just buy the chain, get those 2 bigger diamonds that are bezel set, use that chain with all of your pendants, use it with all of your favorites. Or you could split it up. Gift the pendant, keep the chain, vice versa, whatever you want to do, but it's $999 instead. And that's it. We'll give it 60 seconds if you'd like it. What a beautiful piece to get a bigger pink diamond, too. An 8-point center oval right there at the base. Then all the halos, well, you see the halo and the pave around it. For $999 to get everything. You get the chain, you get the piece, you get it all. 60 seconds is already counting down. We'll see who's got them. And of course, that is one of those rarities that we see a lot of bigger stones just in rings. Don't see that a lot in a pendant or anything for the neckline. So that's a really good way to go. And then we've got, are you ready for it? We've got more and more and more and more and more. And your requests are welcome if you have any. I know, Antonio, you had requests come in, right? We had a lot of people already shopping things and getting things from even previously, and anything we can bring out for you, we can do that too. But this is where you shop it, because look at that value. And just again, throw in the chain part of it, throw in the pendant. I mean, which are you paying for here? It's really a toss-up at this point. So you got to get on the lines if you like it. And then what we're going to do is bring out that big sapphire I told you about, designer sapphire. We've got some diamond earrings, and how about this? Amylite drops. Not seen those before. And bottom line is, if you have amylites, great. But what's fun about this is it's an amylite drop. It goes with absolutely everything, so you don't have to invest in like 18 different earrings. You could just get one fabulous earring and just rest assured it's going to go with everything that you have. Here's what one looks like. And this is a really beautiful stone because it's giving you the striped effect of the reds and the greens and the blues all together here. And this is, of course, a stone that doesn't usually, if you're familiar with it, it doesn't usually look like this. Of course, being that this is, you know, TVON, we're only about bringing the best. A prehistoric fossilized shell. Ammonite was the sea creature from the prehistoric days. This is that shell version that's been basically, look at that. I mean, bright stripes, and you'll see it a little better light here when I move them and hold them upright. But this is a wild pair of earrings. We've not done an amylite earring that I can recall. It's 8770 is your item number, and we're so thrilled to bring it because obviously you're getting a little more than just the amylite. You get those great 240 total weight in the pear shapes, carat 20 in each earring, plus the diamonds right above it, plus the lever back. And you're choosing your gold color, of course. Let's make sure you get the perfect gold color you need. And watch this, major value. And let me really move it. Watch as it does move. So this is, again, from Alberta, Canada. It was only identified as an official gemstone in 1981. So really, again, none of it was really ever gem quality. And then they thought, well, this is a pretty cool stone. And when you find those rare examples that have that gemmy, you know, type of quality, it's really important. Look at this. Diamond weight is 12 points. And there's going to be a quick opportunity here to just do something wild. But you see that? Like, no black opal can even do this. I know we look to black opals and crystal opals for a lot of color, and the really expensive ones might have a lot of color to them. This is something that even opal can't achieve. And I just want to see who's out there. White, yellow, or rose gold, great lever back style. We'll show you the drop, but again, gives you a little bit of movement without being overly dressy. This is not an earring you have to wait for a special occasion to wear. It's not that kind of earring. It's not going to be that major, huge chandelier style. It just gives you a little bit of movement, a little bit of fun. Some of that really great, you know, the fun part is when the stones do move, you really end up seeing a lot of the color. When the stones get a little bit of movement, they can hit the light at different angles. It really just lights up and glows like a hologram. And I'm going to put them in the auction block. There's a $19.99 price tag. We're going to go $0 to start, $100 increments, leave it totally into your hands, and it could get really interesting. We'll see what happens. They could go for anything you want to pay, essentially. It's totally up to you, and there's no reserve on this auction either, so you get to choose. And I'm starting not at $2,000, not at $1,000. We're starting at $0. So this should work, okay? Take a look at it, and we'll show you all the different lengths and from a distance and the measurement and all that. Show them on. White, yellow, rose gold. How about this? For some really stunning. You see that? See how they're just moving just slightly, and yet you're seeing flashes of, it's really a striped effect. So each one has the red first at the top, then the green, then the blue at the base, what I've always called the land, the sea, the sun, right? Because it kind of looks like, I think, seaside cliffs of green rolling hills down into like meeting with the ocean, meeting with the sun setting on the horizon. So kind of like that beautiful seascape that really is all those beautiful primary colors, about 1.5 inches, little less than 1.5 inches, just about 1 inch and I don't know, 3/8 or so. And white, yellow, rose gold, and no open yet. So what a fun one to get for something that really does work for a lot of different, maybe a lot of different pieces in your wardrobe, you know, your kind of go-to earring, even though you're thinking, well, amylite earrings might not have been on the wish list, but now it makes sense to get them, right? Yes. We've got 100? All right, $100 we have. Who do you have there? Eileen's at 100? Eileen, thank you. We've got $100 in one bidder. Yes. She was trying to open what? Oh, okay. Okay, well, she could do that. You could open at 0, I guess. But Susan, it's really, yeah. So was it Susan you said? Susan? I mean, we have 100. So it just means we're starting at nothing, as opposed to like starting at 5,000 or 10,000. Just means 0 to start. It's $100 increments. So 0 plus 100 is 100. So we have 100. Do you have 200? Thank you, Kevin. We have $200. I guess I don't do enough 0 to start auctions if they don't know how it works. I got to do more of those. But hopefully Susan gets it now. So we got how much? 300. I thought you said 8 for a minute. I was like, power bid. No, it's 3. $300 we have. 300. And only 3 bidders so far. That's it. 3 bidders. So come on in. Do you want to see it on? I've got one on. I'm just, leaving you in suspense here. Who is it? You have 4? Okay, $400 we have. I've got one on if you want to see them on, and you probably do, because I like to show them. Oh, see, now look at that. See, this is what's so cool. It's like you captured the rainbow. It's like you've totally captured the rainbow, and it's right there. See, it's lower light over here, and look at how much better the stones look. You're seeing, like, is it red? Is it, oh my goodness, is it red? Is it blue? Is it green? It's changing. It's shifting by the moment. That is amazing, and it looks like, seriously, like you have just, we all want to see, whenever we see that rare phenomena of the rainbow, right? We always like to just kind of like hold on to it, and wish we could make it last a little longer, snap a photo of it, right? We don't see a lot of them out here in California. We don't get a lot of precipitation. But look at how beautiful those are. And we are stuck at $400 with 1 bidder left. And maybe that'll help just to see them on, to see how beautiful those are and how amazing, again, kind of a real honest to goodness light here and not this hot, hot light. And look at how beautiful. Yeah, glowing. All right, we'll go back to the wheel. It looks like I have $400 and nothing else. So Eileen, is it still Eileen that's on the line here? Oh, it's somebody different. Okay. So we've got $400 and that's all we can get on an auction with diamonds and gold and 2 rare Amalite stones. This could be an interesting night ahead. I'm going to have to give it a clock because that's what I promised to do. Also, Susan, when we get 1 bidder on a nothing to start auction, when we get down to 1 bidder, I tend to clock it. So we'll give it 2 minutes. We'll see where they go. 2 minutes if you want to venture a bid here. We're looking for $500 or more, and we've got a final call. So yeah, our first ever Amalite earring, and look at what's happening. Yeah, needless to say, we won't be doing that again. We won't be seeing this again. Yes. Okay, so we've got 1:45 left. Let's see if we got 500 be verifying over here. Can we verify really, really well? Because we already had some, verifying issues tonight. So we'll just make sure we're at $500. And then maybe we'll be at 5 here. So we're going to check it out here. 90 seconds remaining to get you in if you want to bid here. So let me know if that's official. Let me know when you know. And we've got our last countdown. That's to get you in on the phone line. So that's basically to make the phone call. And then if you're in before the clock hits 0, you're eligible to bid. And that's where we'll go. So last call in this Amalite era. I don't know. That's all. Obviously, we are not all in the trenches every day, with our own jewelry factories. That's what we try to kind of impart some knowledge on what it costs to make pieces like this today. But it's certainly a lot more to make it than $400. If those were a $400 earring, I would gladly sell them at $400. But this is an interesting way to, obviously you're just, competing against your peers, what many or few there might be right now who are participating. So it's a last call moment. And then we've got, I think we're going to do some more too, because why not? We've got our North Star is back. Haven't seen that in a while. Our designer North Star. We have a brand new yellow diamond piece and white diamonds with some of the most, think about that emerald cut we had earlier in a yellow diamond. Think about having, like 15 of those in one ring together. So we're going to bring that to you. And our final 30 seconds, it looks like we may be at $500. Let me know if it's official, and then we'll go back to our bidder over here and see if they want to go 6. And we can keep it on going. But that is a really special earring. And why not? Why not when you've got, really, truly, I mean, do you guys think about that when you buy jewelry? I know I do. Like, what's going to go with everything? What's going to be that piece that I wear more often than not? Those are the pieces I invest into. This is not a huge investment right now to get diamonds that are VS quality, of course, in that little diamond shape that are pave. And then you've got the beautiful Amalites, which, again, from a distance away, when you saw them on, they're giving you a lot more color and glow than you even see up close, which is important to remember. These are like opals, where it's not always the best light when you've got this spotlight trained on them. So do we have $500 officially? We got 5. All right, Antonio, you're not on this one, or you, okay, so not on this one. All right, so we have $500 right over here, and we're gonna see if you wanna go $600, Virginia, to keep it going, or if we're just gonna sell them at 5. That is up to you, but at this point, we're gonna be moving along because we got our last call, 500 going once, 500 going twice. That's it, that's all, sell them, gone, congratulations, they're out of here. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. We've never had anything like this. Wow. May not be for the faint of heart because there are individual emerald cut yellow diamonds. I didn't even count them yet, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, about 15 of them all throughout this open work design. I mean, what do you think of that? That's something special. I have not seen anything like this in our history. You think you've seen it all, and then we manage to still bring you brand new and bring you what's new and hot and trending and all that. But that is a complete collection of yellow diamonds, all matched, all fabulous emerald cuts, and then all set within these open designs. I mean, how cool. Wait till you see it on. That's a carat 55 in emerald cut yellow diamonds. And that's all set in white diamonds, which is all pave. And that's tricky to do because you have kind of these different wider points and more narrow points, and you got to fit every diamond in so that it's solid pave and really precision set. That's tough. That's complicated. So that's a great piece, great achievement on design there. So anyway, that'll be coming up in the show. Just want to give you a little sneak peek on that one because we did have that emerald cut 2 carat. Want to show you what we're going to bring you out with a lot of emerald cuts in one, and this won't be quite as, well, it's close. It won't be quite as pricey as that single 2 carat that we had earlier, the 201, but very important design element. And look at how just it sits, so low profile, easy, easy, easy to wear. So that's coming up in the show. Also have, what else? We've got the big tanzanite. Look at this one. There's just, your everyday 15 carat. Is that electrified or is it just me? I don't know what you're seeing at home or on TV or on your computer or your phone, but this has got to be the single best tanzanite I have ever brought. There's neon, there's blue wing, there's block D, and then there's this stone. The ultimate. It's a round. It's a Portuguese cut, and it's just shy of 16 carats in size. 15 carats 93. So what do? We add pink diamonds, big, significant size pink diamonds on either side of it to give you the wow factor. It's incredible. Just wanted to throw it out there, just in case. You're looking for a big round tanzanite, you want the greatest deal we can give you, it's right here tonight. Take a look, just have to show it to you. I had to. It's item number 7685, and that is the 1593 round. Everything's in 18 karat. It's in rose and white together. You see the red so clearly, so vividly, and then check it out. A big pink diamond on each side. That's 40 points in pink diamonds. You got a 20-pointer and a 20-pointer. And then you have all the white diamonds at a carat 17, completing this wraparound halo design. This just looks, this is a weird thing to say, but it looks 3D. It looks somehow like, do you ever, I mean, I don't know if they do this anymore, but you ever go to the theater and they have those big like IMAX screens and you go and you wear the dirty goggles and you go see everything in like 3D. I've never done it, but I've heard about it, right? It's not my scene. But and it looks like everything's kind of like coming at you, like everything is, reaching out to you, and you're sitting there having this full experience. This kind of was what the stone somehow, as I look at this, I go, why is the stone? It looks like it's just really, really coming alive, and that is the beauty of this ultimate neon stone. It's a 1593. So huge gem. Why am I bringing it out? The $30,000 ring on a Wednesday night. Just because we're going to reduce that down if anybody would like it. It's a great value and a great way to get a very important stone if you like it. And you know what? It's just a simple, well, this was lowest price on the air, and I know it's not been on much because it's like a little intimidating, right, to bring out the $30,000 piece, and it's so worth it. This is really, I mean, think about like for a minute outside the TVON world, like think about that. Do you know how many people would be clamoring for that if it was $30,000 in a retail establishment and you saw a tanzanite that color when that's only $2,000 a carat, and black sea light lavender material goes for more than that per carat, and we throw in pink diamonds and we throw in a carat 17 in white diamonds, and yet we really sometimes have to step back and go, that's a $30,000 deal. But we all know that's more than what we're going to do because, that's the hard part about being a host. We have these high expectations, and it's like no value's ever good enough, right? Like we need to be better than better than better than better than better. We need to be better than we were an hour ago. So it's complicated because we are truly bringing something that if at $30,000, you'd have a lot of people really, really wanting to get their hands on that. And yet, our lowest price of $15,999 on the air is coming lower than that tonight. Sometimes these pieces do have to go. And it's not for lack of desire. The desire is there for that stone. The look, the mounting, the creation, everything around it, the way it's finished. Look at that. I mean, this is just done right. And it doesn't matter how you turn it. The color never wanes. Look at that. The saturation from the side may even be more so than from the front. This neon, this glittering, all the reds you see, let me show it on my hand here. It's one only. It's not even going to be $16,000. We are now basically at $1,000 a carat, free pink, free white, free gold. Nowhere else. Look at how that just sits so perfectly, just the right size, evenly across the finger there. Stunning. It's not $10,000. It's not even $99.99. Collectors, the big one is here, the 16 karat in a round, so rare, so specialty, and you're not paying $10,000 either. This is why we bring them out. These are really important pieces that need great homes. They need a home. And for those collectors, you've just been waiting for the price to come down below our cost by a mile. This one's $88.88. First caller. Yes, go ahead. Oh, really? From Donna from New Orleans? She's brand new tonight. I love that. Oh, and she got the itty bitty. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Hi, Donna. Thanks. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us. Do you think it's for her? Do you think it's for a gift or her? She's going to try it out. Try it out. See what TVON's all about. All right. I love it. Well, Donna, we hope to hear from you when you get it. Love to know what you think and enjoy. All right. So 8888. I promise I'll, speaking of stars, we had the little itty bitty star, traditional star. I want to show you this, what I've always called the North Star piece, and it's always been one of our best. And speaking of new viewers as well, some of you that may be new may have never seen this before. Even some of our veteran viewers might be new to this design because it's really one of the coolest. It's very dimensional, and the entire piece, as this elongated star, is really designer, and yet it's done in the most beautiful way where everything is done like a knife edge. So you've got two sides to each spire there, and it's going to be on number 444. Huge value. We thought holiday time might make sense to bring this one out. Let me show you the yellow gold as well. It's got a good size bail. So think about any chain you've got. I love bringing up pendants this time of year because we know pendants have no sizing needed. I think even for our most important people in our lives, sometimes it's tough to know like ring sizes, and you know, rings are very personal. There's the yellow gold. You'll see them up close as well, but that's going to be 26 points in diamonds, but it's a sizable piece. You can see it's got some great length to it here, as you're going to see right there. It's got 1.5 inches from the top to the bottom, including the bail. And then I want to put it down up close so you can see it. I'm actually going to put it flat for a moment so you can see what I mean by dimensional. So see how the whole piece, every single extension, is basically like coming up to a point. So like a knife edge, right? Like in a band. But you've got one side over here done in diamonds, and then the other side is like going to be a little bit of a mix where the diamonds and the gold all are going to be what you see. And of course, that's all going to pick up the light and flash in its own respect here. So it's very, very, very stunning. It's beautiful. It's really it's a bit of a showy piece, but it doesn't have to be like dressy only. So I think it works for a lot of wear, but it's going to be a major, major value. So this was so popular many years ago when we debuted it, but it was always $9.99. Then during a sale event, we made it $8.88, and that made it even more popular. I'm going to show you the, let me show you the yellow gold as well, because the yellow gold's really pretty. I always think that sometimes in these diamond pieces, it's so pretty to see it in a gold color that doesn't just match the diamond, so you can really see the richness of the gold as well. And there's the back and how it's finished there. But you've got a great idea, whether it's holiday or year round, it kind of looks like that North Star. We're seeing a lot of this design right now in, it's a little bit, almost like a little, you know, nod to mod, if you will, but it has also some kind of elegance to it. And it can be, I think, really, it can be a little bit kind of like a multi-spanning the genres of jewelry. I mean, it kind of looks like different eras of jewelry all in one. Tough for a piece to do, but it's not even $8.88, $7.99, $6.99. We're going to make this one really simple. And yet, look at all those VS diamonds, and there's all your gold. I mean, this has got some presence to it, no doubt about it. We also have the rose, if you'd like it, but it's $599 for the star pendant, this elegant North Star, because we did the star necklace, which had a very traditional, you know, 5-pointed star. And this is really that super elongation, that really elegant style. Looks very holiday, but then I think when it's February and March and May and June and July, I don't think you're thinking of it as holiday. It just looks like a really great designer piece. There's a great designer out there who, you know, has one initial, known by one initial, and then a last name. And a major designer. And this is one of those that, you know, he does this design literally underneath a lot of the stones. You probably know his jewelry where you see a stone, it'll be like an amethyst and it'll be floating above a diamond star design. And that's the look. That's kind of the signature style. So for $5.99, you can try it, get it at home, see what it's about, and get something really special, or maybe just that you want to give for the holidays, or have something that really looks a little bit more. That elongation is always so pretty on. So that's $5.99. We'll give it 60 seconds. Hasn't been here in a long time. So we're really proud to bring it to you at that great value, $5.99. Next up, we're going to bring you a tanzanite, rubies, wheels, all that coming up. If you have requests, get them in. We have 90 minutes left in the show. We'd love to know what you're looking for. Love to bring you a request. Love to bring something out. We're going to bring the yellow diamonds here coming up in just about 15 minutes. We'll bring that emerald cut diamond ring that we have with all the yellow diamond emerald cuts for you. We've got a sapphire. We've got all kinds of beautiful sapphires. I showed you 3 different varieties of purple sapphires earlier. They're all here to show, all one-of-a-kind pieces, tanzanite, sapphire piece. I think the sapphire is the perfect way to kind of wrap up the North Star and get into this, because there's something kind of similar about the looks here. So we've got the yellow, here's the white gold again, so you can see that upright and see all that dimension it brings you, and really that super elongation, very flattering on. And put any chain you want through it and you're good to go. But let's take a look. This is one of my absolute favorite mountings. We've only seen it 3 times. Think about what's ever been in this mounting that we're going to show you. It's been a yellow diamond, it's been a Burma ruby, and it's been this sapphire. The incredible, the beautiful, the bright blue that is royal blue, the best of the best. In the sapphire that you see here, and the item number is, this is so beautiful, it's 7688, it's just different. And yet it's a dome style. Do you have anything like this already? Because most of the time, if we're seeing, especially if we're seeing a sapphire, it's got the halo, the double halo, something very traditional, a very set shank, and then that center stone perched right in the middle. This is totally different. You're getting a dome style. Everything around it, this is a full 360 degrees of diamonds that when you see it on the hand, and then it's got a full under gallery so that it is comfortable. You don't have to worry about, oh, that's a big ring. I don't know if that's going to be comfortable for me every day. It could absolutely be worn every single day. Here's the look at the inside. So you can see all that lattice work under gallery, and then look at the cutouts you have. Like a beautiful, like a star or a ray of sunshine coming out from that center stone. The glow on that 106 sapphire is beautiful. You have a 44-point yellow diamond weight, and you have a 103 white diamond weight. So think about your total carat weight as 147, yes, but that's a combination of the yellow and the white diamonds. Makes it rare, makes it specialty, and then the sapphire alone is really, really unique. We're about to bring you a value I've never seen before, and this is just one for the ages. Sometimes when we see sapphires, I know, the blue sapphires, they're the traditional. A lot of people think when they hear the word sapphire, they think they're only blue. They come in all these different varieties and all these different color spectrums, and we love that. And we know that they get rare. But when it comes to the blue and what you want to see in the blue, you want to see this bright, beautiful, rich. Too many of them get into that navy dark, kind of like, again, we talk about opacity. When they become opaque, that is not what you want. But it's really tough to find anything that isn't. The blue sapphire world usually is more saturated, therefore you get deeper color, and then they get navy. They get too dark. They get into these deep, deep, dark, what we call inky blues. It's not what you want to see, ideally, and they're expensive too. This is the best. This is what the royal family collects. This is what the royal family wears. This is a beautiful Ceylon stone, means it comes from that Sri Lankan mine. And we are talking about a bright as can be, and then just these beautiful kind of like this starburst coming from that center stone. And yeah, it's been a little pricey. $14,335 is where it started. Came down to $79.99 on our show. I'm going to show it to you on the hand because you have to see this dome style and how it sits, where it's not going to be this oversized piece, but we're going to wow you right now. And it's just a matter of who really wants something different. Bold and different is the name of the game with this design. And you don't traditionally need to size up, but sometimes they make them in a 5. So this is what it looks like from all the angles here. See how that is so complicated, this workmanship of having everything align and just be that perfect side detail. 79, 69, 59, not gonna be. This is the problem. We've got this ring that cannot be made again. It's too complex. It's too, like, again, we talk about labor a lot. This is a lot of labor that goes into that. But I wanna point your attention right now to when it's far away, on the hand, you can't blast light through it. Look at the color you're still getting. Look at the color, look at the glow. Look at how bright that individual sapphire. This doesn't happen. Usually by this angle, they would look completely navy or black. You would not see any of those bright blue colors. This is exactly what you want. It is ideal in every way, but sometimes you got to see who's out there. And sometimes you got to check and see if there are folks out there that really understand the value of a sapphire like this. We hardly ever see them. I'll see more teals and more pot barrages than we see this color because we're so particular about what color blue we're even going to accept, what we're even going to bring, what we're even going to create a piece around. It has to be perfect. That's what this color is, but they're pricey when you get there. And instead of $59 or $49 or $39 or $29 or $1,999, we're going to skip all that. And we're not even going to get $2,000 for this ring. As it is in the yellow gold, if you want to change it, you can. You're getting both gold colors. You're getting yellow and white because every diamond, the white diamonds are set in the white, the yellow are set in the yellow. So you're getting, even though the body of the ring is yellow gold, you got a little white rhodium underneath the white. So I'd say leave it as it is. There's a richness about that. We love the backdrop of the yellow gold with the blue sapphire. You don't have to leave it if you don't want to. Get any gold color you want though. That's up to you. It's not even $1,999. We're going to wow you. And you know what? I can't go any lower. I already went $1,000 lower than what's my lowest on the bag today. It's $29.99. I'm already $1,000 less than that. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to put it on the auction block and we'll see who's out there. And this is just too low. Sometimes you got to make sure it goes. Got to make sure it gets a great home. That's all we're after right now. Making sure this ring finds its way to somebody's house that likes it. And you don't have to pay $1,900 to open or $1,800 to open. Or tell you what I'll do. I'll make it $1,700 to start. $1,700. We'll go up in a $50 increment and we'll see if you like it. Because that is truly, when you look at the sapphire, if there's no light, if there's a lot of light, that's what you want to see. You don't want to see the sapphires, even the faux and the man-made. So many of them are just that dark, dark navy. They don't give you that glow. They don't give you anything bright about it. This is what you want. Take a look at it. And yellow and white diamonds to boot. Couldn't be a better combo, could it? So $1,700 to start. We'll give it a 60-second clock. And then we'll see if we got anybody thinking about the big, big yellow and white diamond style that we have here. I mean, look at this detail from and goes more than halfway around. You completely surround the blue sapphire with the yellow diamond halo. So that in of itself is it's a special look. And I'm just going to give you one more look at it on the hand here as well. So you can see if you want to change it. Again, I don't think you're going to see much gold here unless you actually turn it over, right? You're not going to see a lot of the gold until you actually flip it to the back side. But that's the idea, to get the yellow and the white here all together, all with that bright, bright blue shining through. Look at how beautiful that is. 17 and don't have it. Oh my goodness. 1,600 open. Let's go. 1,600. Let's find a home for it. Whatever it's going to take, because that's too good of a sapphire all by itself. And I've had a lot of loose stone shows over the years where that sapphire, being a carat 06 of that color, would never go for $1,600 for that kind of quality. It's all about quality. Isn't that the case when it comes to jewelry? Isn't that the case when it comes to stones? It's all about the quality. A sapphire is not a sapphire, is not a sapphire. They're all different. Every quality matters. Every origin, every size, the points, the carat weight, the quality, the color, the clarity, the glow, all of those factors play in. So this is where you get everything you could want. We're looking for 1,600 and we don't have that either. So we'll move right along and we'll show you some diamond earrings. And then we've got, don't forget, we got that big, big 37 pointer that's new today as well. It's a 37-point white diamond. If you've ever struggled, by the way, with studs that don't have a long enough post, these are some of the longest posts I've ever seen on an earring. So just keep that in mind. It's like a stud that you don't have to, you don't have to worry about. Look at that. That's a longer post. So if you have, again, any issues with posts not being long enough, this is one I would really recommend. It's a designer style that looks like an emerald cut, but it's actually going to be you can see a combination of the baguettes and the rounds together, and it's going to be $89.06 here, 18K, so that's nice too because you've got more or less hypoallergenic gold. When the gold's a higher purity, it causes a lot less allergies because we're allergic to alloys and metals. So that if you have any irritation with earrings, typically the 18 karat gold is going to be good for you. 26 points on the baguettes, 3 points on the rounds, and a quick value if anybody would like them. And the beauty of it is to have this combination together. They look like you're wearing one bigger stone, without it being the expense of one bigger stone, and that's really the key here. So all we can do is just send them out right now, and you get the 18 karat white gold, but you can choose yellow or you can choose rose, and it'll still be in the 18 karat gold. You're going to get a post and butterfly backing here as well. And I think everyone's waiting on that yellow diamond ring. It's coming up in 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere because we're going to bring that on out for you. This is the yellow diamond ring. It is coming. I know it's not for the faint of heart, but it's on its way, and we'll do something, I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be wild. So if you'd like these, blow them out, $777, first caller. Let's do it. And any gold you want, it is totally up to you, but that's a good size look because studs, we all know this. I had them on Sunday for you. I had 2 karat studs. I had 1.5 karat studs. I've had all the big studs of late. And the problem is that when you get one single stone, couple of things, they're going to be more pricey, but also they'll never be able to give you as much of that flash we like. This gives you more flash because what you're seeing is this really beautiful, watch as they move here. Watch as you just take a look from, a little distance away and see what's happening there and see how every single stone lights up individually. That's really, really important. So you don't have to worry about, like one stone being a great high quality is great, but to get one piece that has the look of one, but you get every single stone kind of independently working with a light, making it a little bit interesting and bright and beautiful. And this one, again, I hear this a lot. People will say, you know what, I just need a little longer post. Is there any way you can, can you customize it? Can you do something special? I'm telling you, these have a great length to their post, so you don't need to worry about that if you ever struggle at all. And look at what they, look at the kind of look they give you from a distance away, so you can really see how much presence they have in just, one great stone. And that, it just for the world looks like an emerald cut. It just looks like you have one big emerald cut that would cost you, well, tens of thousands of dollars if that's what you really had here was like a 1.5 karat emerald cut. That's going to be quite pricey. We've done them before. They were $10,000 here to do a bigger emerald cut stone. So this is really that look, but even better because the way it's picking up the light. So let's go back to our wheel. $777. All right, make them $1. First caller, and we'll see who's out there. $1. First caller. That's it. We'll just send them out. Does that help? Let's do it. I mean, sometimes you just got to see if, we got anybody who loves them, because hopefully if you love them, then that's going to be a fair enough price, right? I hope. Let's hope. Let's hope that works for somebody. And first caller situation. Okay, or I'll keep them. I don't think they're going to sell them to me for $1, but I'll be happy to keep them. Hold on, let's see. Kevin, do we have a winner? I'm going to call him a winner. Is that okay? All right, who do you have? Who is it? Hi, Kate. Kate got him. Yay, Kate. Way to go. All right, so Kate, from where? We're going to find out. Hold on. He's on the phone. Is she new? She may be new. All right, Kate got him. Sorry, guys, they're sold out. I only have one pair. Morganite, or should we get into the yellow diamond? Should we do the big yellow diamond? Or we have Alexandrite as well. Where is she from? Kate, North Carolina? Well done, Kate. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're going to get to the big yellow diamond ring. It's new. It's got emerald cuts. I'm not waiting. We're just going to get to it because a lot of you were asking about this and talking about this. We're going to get to it. Emerald cut yellow diamonds, all natural, and it's multiple stones. Every one of these, every one of them could be the center stone of a ring. Instead, we put them all in one. I mean, we have never, ever had anything like this before. Oh, treat yourself to something that is still every bit as glamour, but wearable, wider style, cutout designs. Check out all these different yellows. And you know what's so impressive to me? As someone who's designing in the trenches every day, I go, you know what? That's so difficult to match up that many stones and have them be so perfect in their matching, in their color. 8723 is the number. This is a brand new design. Never seen anything like it before. And you have a full carat 55 just on your emerald cuts. And that is going to be, let's take a look here because they wrap around the sides here. You've got, I love that they're in almost different sections here. There's just nothing that's cookie cutter about this. It's all just like feeling like organic. It feels really just unique and different. And then you see here, it's got this beautiful pave, which even the sides, look at the side detail. That's different. That side is different from this side. And you've got 2, 3, let's see, and then 4 in that section. So you've got 7, 9 stones, 11 stones. It is 16 different yellow diamonds that you have here. Item number is 8723. We ready for this one? Brand new. I think the answer is no, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a big time ring with a carat 55 among those 16 emerald cuts, but then you get another carat 10 in white diamonds as well. And what we got to do is just see if there's anybody who wants truly different, unique. This looks custom. You know, there was a lot of years of my life I spent customizing, you know, pieces. I still do it, you know, here and there when I have a free moment or two, you know, family members and friends and things like that. And people have ideas and sketches, and then we work together and create something. It's a true labor of love to do that. But when you actually, usually what would happen is somebody might start with a collection of stones and say, okay, here's what I have. And they put out the collection, they say, okay, we got to work with this. And this is like your entire collection. Looks like you've been collecting, am I right, for decades. It looks like you've collected yellow diamonds for decades and decades, and you have these 16 stones matched up, and instead of putting together a necklace or a bracelet, you wanted to put them all in a ring, have everything showcased in these cutout designs, very organic, very cool, very now, very Elsa you know who from the blue box plate, right? It gives that vibe. Can you imagine what that would be if they did, I mean, the sterling silver is outrageous. Can you imagine what would happen if it were yellow diamonds and white diamonds in a design like that? That's what this reads as. And yet, here's the deal, $79.99 straight out the door price. We can't do that tonight. Can't do it, it's not gonna work. We just need one caller who loves it. And if you're that caller, this is your time to jump in. Let's all remember something, we say it all the time, but just to refresh, it's a little different when you have individual larger diamonds. It's not little small accents here. We're talking about bigger, important yellow diamonds all the way through it. Then you got the base, the foundation is that white diamond pave. Take a look, you got to see it on. We're going to show you the width and all that, but it's really also comfortable. I was wearing this a couple days ago because this has been ready to show for about a week. Haven't had a chance to show it to you until tonight. And look at how, just again, it sits like a second skin on the hand, really low profile. Everything on the sides finishes right where the fingers set. So that means no sharp edges. You have no prongs digging in, nothing like that, because these designs can be tricky if that's the case. And look at this measurement from side to side. You've got a full 3/4 of an inch at the widest point there. So this is really lovely. Of course, two-tone gold as well. I'm putting it on the auction block. And nowhere else could you find this ring. I mean, we're talking about truly stately, unique designer pieces here. And all those emerald cuts, think about it. We had an emerald cut yellow diamond earlier, $10,000 ring. 16 different emerald cuts, perfectly matched. Put it on the auction block, get it started. We'll go $6,000 to start. Incredible ring. And look at these stones again. We'll go from side to side. Look at every single one. And of course, there are those emerald cuts doing what they do. They have that electrified, just complete flash. They completely have this glare off those stones that just look amazing. So see, look, two in this section, one over here, then two more kind of set in a unique way there. Then they're all just kind of, there's this random feel about it, but then the beauty of having the matching and the consistency of the diamonds. $5,000 to start, $4,000 to start. I mean, this is a mega piece. All those yellow diamonds are about 10 points a piece. They're important stones. I'm thinking about what those would be in studs. We did them once before in studs, very similar. They were like $3,000 for two of them. Two of those emerald cut yellow diamonds. Y'all remember that? It's going to be better than even $4,000 to start. We need to get this one at home tonight. That's all we got to do. It's a matter of just who loves it, but can we get the price down to that low that just makes it irresistible, makes it really that statement piece that you know you've got to try and get it at home and see what it's all about, and yet two-tone gold, so goes with everything, and yet $4,000 no open. Well, we are already under our cost on it. True story, it's a designer piece, and yet, well, you don't see anything else like that. I have no other emerald cut yellow diamonds that aren't in the ring that we showed you earlier. That's how it is. That's how rare these stones are. And it's almost in some regards tougher to find the smaller stones than it is the bigger stones, because nobody wants to do that. When you've got rough material, think about when it comes out of the mine and you've got rough material and you've got lapidaries, and that's their task, is to, you know, cut the diamonds. They never want to cut emerald cuts. It's so wasteful. So when you have smaller material and you're not going to get $1 billion for the stone like a big emerald cut, it's a little bit tougher, right? You don't see as much of that. So it's really unique. $4,000, $3,500, $34, $33, $32, $31. Just the gold alone. A gold band of this stature, this size, this width, 3/4 of an inch, all by itself, never would be this price. We have loaded it with diamonds. Give it, you know what, $30,000 to start. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it going. and $3,000 on this beautiful custom designer piece. Could not be more unique or better. I mean, you really have something special going on right here. Take a look at it. $3,000 to open it up, and we'll go 60 seconds on the clock, and let's see who's going to take it home. You might not have a lot of competition, because there wasn't even a lot of competition on my dollar earrings. So it's a really good time to jump in. 50 seconds remaining to get this one going. And $3,000 with a $50, actually make it a $25 increment. We're going to make it easy. $25 increment if we do get the open. If we got a couple people thinking about it, we'll make the increments really teeny tiny for everybody to jump in. Then we got a wheel, then we've got a ruby, then we've got you name it, we got it. So let me know what you'd like to see before we go. And then, tell you what, there's a big tanzanite here, big time. We got a 528. Nobody on this one? That's okay. Look at this big tanzanite. Look at the big tansy right there. That's a good one with yellow diamonds and white diamonds. How about a blue sapphire necklace? Maybe something to go with that ring we had, right? This is a necklace with a blue sapphire. Whose request is this? Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Well, let's take a look at this blue sapphire necklace, 7853. Coming up. Teresa, what do you think about this? Full-on necklace, not just a pendant, but actually all attached to the chain, side to side here. There's your big pear shape, and that's going to be Teresa, item number 7853. Quick request here, full-on necklace. We'll show you that big blue sapphire close up, and look at this. The chain has adjustability. You've got that spring ring clasp. It'll be adjustable 16, 17, and 18. Now, we've done this one in all white gold. You can change it if you want to. You can go all yellow. You can go all rose, whatever you like best with your sapphire. But let's put the sapphire up close, Teresa, and see what you think, because it's, I think we could tell from afar, it's doing exactly what we talked about with the oval earlier in the ring, where it's got that great clarity to it. This one's a little tricky to show you, but I have to show it up close because you've got to see the quality of that sapphire. Royal blue, carat 15, 35 points in diamonds as well. That's going to be the halo. And your little dove's tail there that leads into that drop. This just looks, there's always something about this design that looks regal to me. It looks like something that should be on the neckline of, think about like a portrait of royalty, even from, you know, generations past. It looks like that elegant style. So that's going to be, you know what, if you like it, Teresa, or anybody, $1,499 for the sapphire necklace. The full necklace right there, and that's the close-up of that sapphire. Looks great with the oval. I mean, I'll show you. This is the oval ring we had with a no-go auction. Look at this. Look at the color. See how they're similar there in those colors? Just as bright as what you want to see right there. That's what's so unusual. Really tough to see that in sapphires that aren't just completely opaque. It's always nice. You get a little more glow. We say it with rubies. Same thing. All part of the Crundum family. They really struggle with giving you anything but opacity. Yes? Yellow diamond, should we bring it back out? All right, I wanted to get to this request for Teresa, but obviously we can bring the yellow diamond right back. We kind of left it early there just to show Teresa her request there, and then let's bring this one on back. Sure enough, there it is. So let's give this a final 60 seconds to get it open while I put on the necklace. And that way, Teresa, if she wants to see it on the neckline from a distance, we can do that for her coming up in just a minute. And then we'll see if we've got the open on the yellow diamond because we had a couple requests to bring that on back. So, Teresa, hang on one second and we'll try it on. And the item number on the yellow diamond that we're returning to is 8723. I'm not sure how I managed to tangle the chain, but I did. So, give me a second, Teresa, and we'll try on that sapphire necklace for you. But it's time to jump in on this one. If you'd like to get this yellow diamond started, this is the time to do it. We have got, yes. The necklace is item number 7853. And Antonio, if she'd like to see it on, I'm going to do that right about now so you can see it here from a distance. There it is. I just had it backwards, so there it is. From a distance away, you can see what that one's all about there. So again, lesser light, and look at the glow it gives you. Look at the glow. I mean, against color, away from color. I mean, it just is so bright and glowing. It's like a neon blue. It's amazing. So congrats if you get it, Teresa. All right, back to the yellow diamond. We'll see if we've got our open here. Do we have the open on the yellow diamond and white diamond ring with a 2-carat 65 total weight? Yes. 3,000 is the open. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Kevin. $3,000 is what we're looking for. Yeah, $3,000 to open, $25 increments on that one. All right. You've got the open? There it is. Who do you have? Hi, Cynthia. All right, so $3,000 we do have. Thank you for your patience. We just got that request in. I think that hopefully helped Teresa out with that necklace. Sounds like it did, maybe. So here we go. $3,000. Have the bid. Now, Jalen, are you on the yellow and white diamond ring? You are. Okay, so $3,000, and then we are looking for $25 increments from here on out. So this is what I would suggest. We got a major piece here. I'm going to try it on again. I think we're good on the necklace, so I think we're all wrapped up there. And this is where it is time to get dialing, because this is going to somebody. And right now, the $79.99 piece, which already half off was $4,000. We just didn't get that started. So here we are now at $3,000. $3,000 to get this fabulous piece of home. Here's what it looks like on again. Again, beautiful way it sits, because even though it's whiter, you still have that tapering. Let's look at the inside and take a look at how that's finished. So that's why comfort is there. It's all really the gold, just, you know, any gold that sits on the skin is solid all the way through. So everywhere you have a white diamond pave and white gold, that basically comes right down to the underside of the ring. And then you're purposely getting those little cutouts. That's part of the design element, is to have that cutout detail as you see it on the hand here. And we do have $3,000. So we're looking for $3,025 or more. And it looks like, since we've already given it a moment to get it started, and now we're looking for, if we have anybody else who wants to come on in, this is the time to do it. And it's now, wow, look at this great ring. Look at that. From all the angles, just sits like, again, low profile, so it's easy to wear. Could even slide a glove right over that if that's, you know, if it's, you know, getting cold and wintry and you're thinking about, well, I can't put my jewelry away. Don't. You don't have to with a piece like this. There's a major, I hate to say it, practical element about this, being so glamorous as it is. All the yellow diamonds are emerald cuts. This is so unique. We don't see those as accents. These are not accents, really. I mean, shame on me for saying that. They're 10 points a piece-ish. They're all a little different, but on average about 10 points a piece on those natural fancy yellow diamonds, 16 of them. And then your white diamond weight is a carat 10. And here we are at $3,000, and that's it. All right, so the open is here, but we are looking for a final clock here. So I think what we're going to do, yeah, it's time. We're going to give it the last 2 minutes. You know how this works. At this point, all you have to do is dial in before the 2-minute clock ends. We're going to give it 2 minutes. It's going to be up on the upper right hand of your screen there. And that's all you got to do if you want a chance to own it, because this obviously is not coming back. Oh my goodness, it took months to develop this ring. It's your entire collection of yellow diamonds sitting right on your hand in one ring, easy to wear. I mean, think about it. We're sizing it. What about an index finger? What about a middle finger somewhere else that, you know, doesn't have to be on the ring finger necessarily? You can wear it anywhere you want. We're sizing it for you, so you just tell us what size you need. It's true to size. It's great comfort the way it just glides onto the hand. We're at $3,000. That was never supposed to open anything less than $5,000. Now we're at $3,000, and it's going to sell. So my question is, if you're thinking about it and want to be in, you got to call right now. This is the time to do it. So let's take our last look. We'll give it 2 minutes, and then we'll sell it. We'll see it out the door. Congratulations in advance, because that's quite a value for $265 in diamonds, especially when the majority of that, the vast majority, is all those fancy yellow emerald cuts. I mean, high-end cuts, high-end color, all natural, of course, and a $3,000 open is all we've got. So it's our last call right now, and we're looking at, yep, you got about 100 seconds to jump in. Dial early because there's a delay. Always best to do it. And again, don't need to size up. You can actually, this one is going to stay as is, so there's not even a gold color option to make, because you have the 2 tones of gold. So you have the yellow gold setting your yellow. You have the white gold for the white diamonds. You have this beautiful kind of cutout, cool style here. $3,000 in a final now. You know, when that 75 seconds left or so, and then it's done. And then it's gone. We'll find out who's going to get it. I think right now it's looking good. Opening bid here, looking good. And then we got Ruby coming up. We still have a big tanzanite to show you. We have a wheel, actually 2 wheels to share as well. So it should be a lot of fun in this last hour to get a lot of great pieces at home. Plus our new 37-point diamond. Got to bring that out for you. We'll do that next. The pink diamond, the 37-pointer, coming up. Coming up, and it'll be a nice way to get a really nice, affordable, but bigger stone. So that's something that doesn't happen very often. So we'll bring that out for you. 45 seconds remaining, $3,000. Anybody else? That's it. 35, counting down. One more time in the hand, you got it. Here it is, last call. Let's look at it here one more time, because it's just so comfortable and wearable, and that's something obviously you can't experience till it's at home. But let me reassure you, it's got a lot of comfort to that ring. The way it is, all that solid gold comes right down through the inside. So it isn't need an undergallery, it's solid right on through. to the foundation of the ring. So it really just has this kind of glides on the hand effect, and yet you see the cutouts, which are very dramatic, this kind of cool way that all the yellow diamonds are set differently. I mean, this is what custom pieces are all about. And nobody would look at that and even think you went to a store to get it. It has that custom made, looks like you worked with an artist, then you worked with a CAD designer, then you worked with a jeweler, then you worked with setters, where did you get the collection in the first place? Well, that's another issue, right? Because that's an entire collection of yellow diamonds in one ring. 3,000 going once, twice, 3 times. That's it? Sold. Congratulations. That one is gone. And just a reminder, if you would like to get purple sapphires, we've had 3 purple sapphires to look at. One was briefly shown, this one, that really rich, intense plummy purple. And then we had that lavender periwinkle and also the more mid-tones. So we'll show those again. But let me do this. I've been talking about this since we came on the air. It's a new pink diamond, a new one, a 37 point. What do we see here? It looks like a round, but it's technically still a cushion, but that looks like a round, which we've never had. Never had a big pink diamond in a round, ever. But look at that. That gives you the look of, right? Very soft cornered cushion here. It is 8892. It is GIA certified, and it's that really tough to find size. We don't have, first of all, the stones that are like between 25 and 50 points are generally, they're all gone. And there's a reason. It gives you a big size, because in the world of pink diamonds, that is still considered a very large size. However, it also doesn't have that $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 price point, which makes it a lot more doable and opens the door to a lot more collectors, but it still is GIA certified. It's all 14 karat white and rose. You have an additional, in addition to the 37 point, you've got another 45 points in the pink diamonds. That would be that first halo, and then look what they did. They do the dotting of the pink diamonds on the very outside, and then, yes, attention must be paid to the fact that those white diamonds are massive. 48 points just in the white diamond halo, and that's all of like 12 stones. They're big, and they're bezel set, and they've got a little texture. So this is really, it's a well-made ring, and it looks fancy, doesn't it? Take a look at the cert. Here's the cert that goes with the 37 point. This was sent off to GIA. Look, no faint on this cert. The other one, the 58 pointer, said faint. This one says very light pink. That is a step up. And then you have cushion modified brilliant. There's where, again, 3.9 by 3.7, 37 points, light pink, and then that SI2. And then take a look. There's a, just a diagram so you know where they got that clarity grading and where the inclusions are located, so that if you ever manage to see it with a really intense magnification, that's what you would find. And then you've got your clarity scale, and this is your fancy colored diamond scale. They do it a little differently because they don't do like D through Z. Letter grading, it's different when you've got colors. So you can examine that when you get that GIA cert home. And this is 37 points on the center, and it's going to fly because these are the most desired sizes. It's still large. It's not going to be 15,000. That's the best part of all. It is in SI2, and look at that. It does. Every time I look at this, I think it's a round. It's very, very well done cut there, and just the setting also. So if you really want that round, brilliant look in a pink diamond, here's a great way to go, and here's what it looks like on, because this is just, it's elegant. It's got that, it's that outer halo that just does it. Every intersection of a white diamond has a pink diamond right between it, so it really looks amazing, and it's not going to be 15, it's not going to be 10. And it's not $9,000, $8,000, or $7,000. 37 points. This is my only new pink diamond. I have a blue diamond on Saturday, and that's also only one. So I know we're going to get more. We're creating some designs, but I'll tell you, they are going to trickle in and be gone faster than we can even put them up. But this is where a new pink that's come out to play, and not going to be that super pricey, way out there kind of price point. So if you've wanted to collect or you've wanted to try one of these bigger stones, it's right here, but it's not even $7,000 or $6,000 or even $5,000. It is only $49.99, and it's still GIA certified, and it's completely eye clean and beyond. You would really struggle to find any inclusions even if you were looking through a loop with that kind of size. So $49.99, and it's yours. A rare collectible pink diamond, shipped off to GIA first, the individual stone fully certified, and now put into this gorgeous mounting at only $49.99. Big, big, big value right there. And then we've got a quick wheel coming up before, top of the hour is already here. Oh, look at that, last hour. Okay, so final hour's kicked off. One major wheel, it's just a trio, but major values on the wheel coming up. Can't wait to share that with you. Also have, again, that's the stone to own, pink diamond, affordable but certified. So you get the big size, but you get a lot of affordability built in with it. Let's get to a quick wheel for our top of the hour. Want to encourage you to get requests in if you have any at all. We do have something I know a lot of you asked me for. I wasn't aware of it, but I saw after the fact, after our weekend shows wrapped up, a lot of you were looking for the longer diamonds by the yard, the matinee length. I did bring it out. So if you do need to see that, we'll probably just bring it out shortly here. I want to get you a quick little trio, but there's a great length to get that also gives you versatility to double it up, layer it, gift it, whatever. So this is a great, we'll get to that 36 inch because I know that's specialty and we've got a great value on that one. But first, a quick trio, and it is our last hour here tonight. We are live. It is Wednesday. Last hour of Wednesday, though, is just kicking off. So if you have any requests, anything you'd like to see again that you saw that you're still thinking about, let us at least bring it back out on the wheel for you and let us show you what it is you'd like to see. If we can go run to the vault, if we can go bring something out, let me know. We're happy to do that as well. But I've got to show you the trio. This is very specialty material, Mahenge Spinel, Marilani Mint, and Mandarin. So we're going rare, that's for sure. We're going mostly, we're going to spend some time here in Tanzania because the Mahenge and the Marilani are actually from the same nation. So let's take a look there. This is a winner. If you're going to get a Mahenge Spinel, can I just please advise that you consider an emerald cut? I know they're rare, but that is a beautiful way to see this stone glow. The pinks, the reds, there's even like a bit of blue. Because when you never do that, like you go under like a black light or you go under UV light, you see like a white t-shirt can kind of look like a purpley blue. That's what this stone is doing with its neon. And then we go, look at this, a wild moment for Marilani Mint lovers, and we cannot keep these stones in stock. And I'm bringing them one by one, and there are very few left. That's the Marilani Mint. This is that Tanzanian garnet that changes color. Do you realize how rare that is to have a stone that's a garnet that's green that changes color? And it goes not just green to like a different shade of green. We're talking an opposite color spectrum. We're talking green to red, which is what the most expensive color change stones in the world, like alexandrites, do. And then we have this one, the Mandarin garnet, which is a very big size. We're going to talk about all three. I might just switch these around a little bit because our bridge, you know, it's got a little heft to it. We'll let that be in the middle. Mahenge Spinel. That's a good size stone. It's a carat 31. So getting into that upper echelon world of Mahenge Spinel, that's for sure, with the emerald cut. That's going to be the one. Wow, that's a really good stone. Carat 31 emerald cut with the double halo and 51 points in diamonds. Here's the Marilani Mint. That is still over a carat. It's our 102. And that is a full carat in diamonds in the bridge. And then we go to the Mandarin, which is a, get this, 501. 501, like the jeans, but, you know, a little less, I would say, you know, the 501s are pretty commonplace. Everyone's got them. Mandarin, not so much. Especially a 5-carat Mandarin garnet in a roval like that. Superstar cut, great diamonds on the side, pave. Let's do something wild. Only those 3 one-of-a-kinds, they got to go. So in an effort to do that, what do? We make it a really, really good value. We make it an irresistible buy. We ask you to call early so you don't miss out because I don't have any, you know, more Marilani Mints. What we have is what we have. They're made up. The Mahenges, well, that was a source. It was discovered in 2007, and shortly thereafter, it was all done. There aren't many to go around. And look, Tony, is that a picture of the stone? We have the Marilani Mint you see here in the middle. We have a photograph of it in and under the UV light, and watch what happens. We can show you the color change because that is what happens when you get exclusive UV light onto that Marilani Mint. That same bright neon green stone you saw goes pure red. How cool is that stone? That's what we love about Phenomena. Color changing, it's the coolest, right? Green to red and then back. This is not a temperature-based color change. It's like the old school style where it's all based on your light, and when it's exposed to UV light, you could see it was kind of dark, so we got nothing but UV light, and it goes completely red like a ruby. And yet, it's a garnet. It's a rare form of garnet, and yet it's got this bright minty color that just is tough to not just stare at. Like I find the whole wheel is bright neon, but don't you just find your eye goes to that green? It just is so striking. And in the bridge, gotta love it. All one-of-a-kinds, change the gold on any of them you want. They're all gonna be white gold, yellow. We can change them how you wish, but call me early because this is gonna be a mad dash to the phone lines, and we're gonna have fights on these museum collectibles because nothing. I mean, I've got $9,000 as my lowest. $9,700 is the second lowest, and $10,372 was the Mahenge, the most expensive piece up there. It is the merengue. They're all valuable, they're all rare, but the merengue takes the cake because you know that's just a rare stone in that size, especially being a carat 31 emerald cut. We only have those 3. Are you ready for a discount? Or are you ready for a discount? Like, are we ready to make sure that these 3, I mean, if these 3 don't go out the door, nothing will. Because these are just some of the, not just rarity, you're getting the beauty, you're getting the rarity, you're getting everything together. This is not just about one characteristic to a stone. This is giving you that rare combination in gems, which is rarity and beauty together. And in this case, all really neons. They're all bright superstars. They're all stones that are susceptible to a lot of inclusions, yet not much going on here. Not much. There's a lot of inclusions typically with those 3 stones. You've got clean examples. I mean, what else would you expect? We put it in jewelry. We selected it by hand. We decided to cover it in gold and VS diamonds. So it had to be a superstar. And these are, and they're not 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. They're not going to be even $2,000. This is go time. It is green light go. It is run to the phones because they're one of a kinds, and when they're gone, they're gone. We have no other Marilani mints, I have no other merengues, and we have no other mandarins. Everything we have is part of a finite collection, and what's here is what's here. I haven't brought anything new in any 3 of those stones. I mean, the Marilani mints were newer to our collection just of a month or so ago. And now, down to our final ones. Take anything you want. They're not even going to be $2,000. It's a moment. And if you're a collector, fantastic. These are all going to be in your wheelhouse. If you're not a collector, you get one of those, you are. You suddenly are a collector. There's just no 2 ways about it. That's how unique and specialty these stones are. They're not even $19.99. All you got to do is call, pick your favorite, or take the whole trio. There'd be nothing wrong with getting all 3 and having a really vast, unique collection of stones. And they're not going to be $19.99. Call me early, all one of a kinds. Change the gold. We're sizing for you. Not even $19, $18, or $17.99. This is wild. And that carat 31 merengue, I wish I had a dozen of them. I have 1. They're going to be $1,777 while they last. I have a feeling that'll be less than 60 seconds until they're all gone. That is just straight up value. And I'm hooking you up tonight. Which one? Marilani, let's try it on. That's going to be $76.72. Sounds like that one may be gone. $17.77. What a stone. And you saw that color change. I'm sure Tony's going to show it to you again right after when I put it back on the wheel. It's amazing. And $17.77. So Jess, do you have that one for sure? Verifying? Yes. Merengue, the merengue. Kevin's got the merengue. I'll try that on for you, Kevin, if you want to see it real quick here. On the hand coming up next, pull it on the merengue. And who's going to get the mandarin, the 5 carat plus? Which one do you like, Virginia? The Marilani. Oh, Jess, do you have the Marilani or can Virginia have it? Oh, it's already sold. There's the merengue on the hand. That's a 5 as well as I can get a 5 right at the moment there. So that's going to be, that one's gone. Kevin, you do have that one, right? Okay. And then the Marilani's gone as well. So we're down to the mandarin. So we'll put that mandarin up close for you. And item number on that one is 8311. Just bring it on up. Yes. That's a 5 carat 01 oval stones. Kind of got a roval shape to it. And then the diamonds on either side there. So well done. 1777. That's the 501 with 36 points in diamonds. Congratulations. I know we needed a bunch of those, but that's the problem. All one of a kind. We're going to bring out that big sapphire. We got a 2 carat plus lavender sapphire. It's got a lot of those pinky tones, pinks and purples together. Mandarin at 501 in size. That's an impressive stone size to get. And then we've got, you guys ready to see the big sapphire? We got 2 new ones. One's more pink, one's more purple. We'll show those to you. And last call on the show. We've only got about 45 minutes left. Okay, so here we go. That one's here if you'd like it. The 5 carat plus mandarin. That's a good one. Let me show the sapphire. We're getting into the rarity of sapphire. I've seen more padparashas than we see of this color. This is one of the most durable stones in the world. It's second only to diamonds. And it's got, oh my goodness, we're calling it purple. It's definitely like an orchid color. It's got pinks and purples. You see right through the middle, you see these vibrant like neon blues. A very, very pretty neon stone. It's a huge gem. This is a 8834 item number. This one's brand new tonight, and it is clean. That's a sapphire. They don't always get you clarity. That's perfect. This one is pretty darn close, isn't it? And it's also a 2 carat 08, so it's a big size. In this incredible sapphire, pinky purple kind of color here. It's a mix. And then you have these diamonds. Look at the bigger diamonds there on the sides, a trio of diamonds on either side, left and right. Then it's like you have the band woven through it, and that will have 64 points in white diamonds altogether, just under. Just under. You love it, right? 2/3 of a carat or so. Gotta love that. The first caller is going to get this big one. Now, the other one I've been showing you here is a 226. This one, see the color difference there? Kind of a purple, like a Merlot color almost. A little more wine, right? A little more pink on the left side, a little more purple on the right side. That one in the bridge is going to be significantly more. It's a 226. It's got more diamond weight, significantly more. So just wanted to show you the two examples here. Now, also from earlier, why not put a little trio together here, a little impromptu trio? We had that more lilac periwinkle color, but bright. This is the other one. So technically, all of these are in the purple category, but let's just walk you through them. You get more purple blue here, AKA periwinkle, pinky purple here, like an orchid color, and then more like a purple burgundy color here. So those are really, they're all labeled as purple, but they're all different colors within. So maybe you have a favorite color or mounting or what have you, but here's the deal, no matter what, they're all gonna be under $4,000. The biggest one is the 226 right over here in the bridge. That also is a carat 36 in diamonds. Here's the 2 carat, you're still getting 2 carats here. That's a 208. And then we have the smaller stone, but it's not small, it's a carat 09 with the periwinkle blue. And that one's only going to be $9.99. And if you want to go in the middle here, we'll go the happy medium here. That's $19.99. So we're going to go $9.99, $19.99, and $39.99. We're just doing a little double take, like the prices just double. So $9.99, that's a carat 09, 21 points in diamonds. $19.99 for that more pinky. Let me move this one back so you can see it really, really well, and that way we can show you here. And that's going to be $9.99, $19.99, and $39.99 in 3 different varieties. This is Mother Nature at her best here, showing kind of the palette of purples. Just different colors and different really blends of coloring together that makes it a little bit more specific than just the purple category, which technically they all fall within, but you can see how they're different. So there might be different elements that made those stones. Maybe in the case of the left side, it's more of that vanadium and iron and titanium, hence a little blue and purple. Then in the middle, the pinky purples, you might have a bit of chrome and vanadium. Chromium is the pink color agent, and then of course vanadium being purple. And then on the right side, more of that true vanadium color. That's what we get from vanadium. In nature, we get that purple color, and you really get that there. So 3 different options, $9.99 on the left, $19.99 on the right, or in the middle, and then on the right side, we go $39.99, 3 different varieties of sapphires for you. All different colors. They're kind of fun, something a little different for you. Also have a 2 carat 01 diamond. That's a yellow diamond, not the emerald cut we had, but I've got an oval that's a mounting that really is a departure from what we normally do with big yellow diamonds, and another wheel's coming up too. So a lot to get to. Requests are welcome. We have 45 minutes left in our Wednesday together. Let's show you the big yellow diamond we have. That's a 2 carat. This one's coming up, and look at how different the mounting is. A beautiful oval, brilliant cut, but in a dome style. Don't see that all the time. And I promise to get you our 36-inch DBTY. We're going to bring that out because I know we had a lot of requests. I didn't get the requests, but I know a lot of you were looking for this, and it is perfect for holiday time when you have something that maybe you really want to give something that really feels extra elite, but you are not looking to spend a fortune. It's as simple as this. We have a 36-inch necklace coming your way in diamonds. So 36 inches, stations of diamonds all the way through. I'll show it to you on so you can see it from a distance away because it's that great matinee length we like to see. And you are going to get one of those values that makes it worthy of gifting and all that stocking up. Okay, so those are our 3 purples, $9.99, $19.99, and $39.99. So those are our 3. Now let me show you against my hand here. This is called Diamonds by the Yard, but we do one style, only one. I know we have like 1,000,001 diamonds by the yard, but there's only one that's this length. And this is that 36-inch length, very long, very beautiful. If you like, I mean, I know so many gals that just love to wear, as a rule, these longer necklaces because they know that when you have that longer length on, it's very elongating. So if you want, if you just, wishing you had a little more height, or you just, I don't care how tall you are, I think you always want to be maybe taller. So it's one of those that it just gives you that long, lean effect. And this is Item number 473. It is 36 inches. So I can't even really hold it here all in the one angle, but look at this. I'll double it up for you because this is very popular and a great option to do if you love this, idea, is that we still included a clasp. So you're still going to have the luxury of putting it on and kind of mixing and matching the ways you wear it. But this is what you can immediately do. Stack it and layer it, kind of go a little bit asymmetric if you want to, a little bit closer to the neckline. You can create that choker and that longer length, but it is 55 points in diamonds. You can see we space out the diamonds because this makes sense. When you have the longer length, I think it makes more sense to have the diamonds spaced a greater distance away from one another. So that's why we do it that way. And you've got the individual stones. It's 9 individual stones, so they're a little over 6 points apiece. This is the white gold. I also have the yellow gold on. We have the rose gold as well. It's really a beautiful style, and there's no doubt it gives you the most versatility of any of our Diamond by the Yard styles. Here's what I have. I have a couple in white. I have only 1 left in yellow gold and 5 left in rose gold. So that's what we have. Yellow gold, extremely limited. I have the one and only one we have left on. So this is going to be your chance to get it. And again, 6 points plus each diamond. So they're not small diamonds. You still get this, it's a spring ring right there. It's still going to have, I love that we still give you the adjustability. My goodness. So you actually have 36 is your max, but you also have, 30, 34 and 35 as well. So it really looks great. I'll kind of drape that there. I'm going to get the rose gold for you because the rose gold we have a little bit of quantity on. So if you love the rose, you don't see a lot of rose gold necklaces every now and then. We don't certainly have a lot of DBTYs in rose gold. Usually it's something we have to make custom, but it's nice to have that option for you. So you can see just, a little sampling of the rose gold there and how those diamonds are spread just a few inches apart there. And you've got, again, we do an odd number. We always do that because you can always easily find your center. If we do 9 stones, you just look for, the 4 on each side, and then the one in the middle, that's going to be where you want to put it on the neckline. I have on the yellow gold, which I can show you from a couple of different links here, but this is what it looks like just in general. So I'll hold it up so you can just see the size and the kind of perspective that you get here against the neckline, but also it's really meant to be that longer look. So what you see is you've got, there's the clasp right there. So then if I put the clasp centered up here in the back, you've got all these diamonds, which are really meant to be just kind of all draped around. That's why they're spaced out the way they are, so that you get kind of, see how I've evened them out here on each side, and then they continue to go down the neckline. So that's 36 inches. You've got a really good look, but of course you can double it. You can double it up if you want to. That's a great option as well. So we'll take a look. Also, I'll show you in a minute. We'll go up close and then we'll show you from a distance so you can see where it hits, if you can see it. And it's really just, again, a fine gauge chain. We've had a lot of requests for it. It's great for gifting. Just so you know, it just comes right about, that upper length is really beautiful. It's versatile. So you get that really great elongation. That's that style we love. If you're layering with your other shorter pieces, we've done a lot of DBTYs, but they're usually 16, 17, 18, or 18, 19, 20. But you might have those, and maybe you want to layer this on with it. So you can do that, and easily, because this one also, I think this one is really makes sense for a lot of people who just want to pop it on over their head. You don't want to even fumble with a clasp, you just want to put it on. 36 inches does that. You can't do that with the 18 inches. You can with the 36. Just put it right on over. So you don't even need to worry about the clasp. It's there to give you a little extra versatility, but you don't need to use it. So you can put it right on over your head. You're good to go. Let's blow them out right now. Very first callers. We only have what we said. Couple in yellow, or actually one in yellow, couple in white. Really, what do we have? 5 in rows, that's it. So your chance to pick it up. And here's the close-up. I always like to give you the close-up so you can see those diamonds and how they're set. True Diamonds by the Yard fashion here. And they're only, you know what, not even $9.99 or $8.99, even $7.99. We'll do better than that. We'll make them $777 tonight. If you'd like 36 inches of the gold. 36 inches of diamonds and gold. I mean, this is really done. Again, 9 individual diamonds, but 36 inches in length. Play with it. It gives you versatility. It gives you a ton of giftability, I think, too. And that one's going to be $777. Always very popular. Longest length we do in our Diamonds by the Yard styling. So congratulations. We'll show that big yellow diamond coming up. It's a 201, the oval stone in that dome style mounting. Don't see that every day. And then we've got Alexandrite and Tanzanite coming up for our last hour. Get any requests in you have. We got a big ruby as well. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And that was Phyllis? Oh, wonderful. Phyllis D? Oh, Wonderful. Hi, Phyllis. Thank you. Way to grab the Marilani. She beat out a lot of other ladies on that Marilani mint. Enjoy it, Phyllis. Thank you so much. All right, coming up next, let's get to it. It's ruby time. We got one. A beautiful, look at this from a distance. Does that tell you something already? Looking at it from a necklace perspective, that's the ring coming up. Again, I've said it already tonight with sapphires. Let's look at its counterpart, the Burma ruby that could not be, wow, could not be more diamond-like, more glowing, more crystalline. This is what ruby does not usually do. And again, if you're tired of seeing clean rubies, well, it's all we're ever going to bring. We're so particular. This is the ruby that so many people love and so many people want. It's the king of all gems. We know rubies are valuable, but 8795 is coming your way. Thank you. And let's talk a little bit about a private collection, carat 4. This is not a carat 40. Oh my goodness. I just thought that was a 2 carat 05 all day because that is a mounting. We've done this before with a 205 and now it's back with a 140 that's clearly facing up like it's a 2 carat plus. Have you seen a ruby glow like this? I know we're selective and we really like to bring the good stuff, but that is another level. And check out what's happening around it because it's not just yellow diamond rounds. Those are pear shapes in the corners from a white gold to a yellow gold. I mean, let's come in even closer and look at this because you have the entire border of the ring in the yellow, really framing everything. And then you have your corners done with those pear-shaped yellow diamonds. They're exquisite. They all flare out. They go to that direct point, and then you go yellow diamond halo, white diamond halo, all intersected with the corners being really just, I would say, completely emphasized. And that's why we built this gold. I mean, this stone up close is everything. I can't stop staring at it. It's beautiful, beautiful material. Let me make sure we've got every fingerprint cleaned off of that ruby. I'll try it on here. Now, 16 points on the pear shapes because we break it down. So there are 4. So that tells me 4 points on each of the pear shapes in the corners. Then you have 11 points. No, there's no way. Okay, guys, we may have to gosh. It says 11 points in yellow diamonds and it says 35 points in white diamonds. I don't think there's any possible way those are accurate. Anybody else feeling me on that? Are we missing like a 1 in front? What is going on? There's no way. But I'm going to use this to our advantage. Our collective advantage. Yeah, I'm going to build it as is, Tony, but this is, yeah, 16, 11, and 35. Nope. Don't think so. But let's go with it and let's give you an opportunity here. Carat 40 ruby, and if you get more diamonds, congratulations. Because big diamonds, especially yellow diamonds, should not be free. And let's look at that again. I don't know. That's definitely more than 35 points in white diamonds. Look at the size of them. All the way around, completing this outer, let's call it like an outer halo, but all encompassed. That's what I love, is that it's all confined with this yellow gold frame. It looks like a Victorian frame. It looks like the Victorian frame you would see on the console of a head of state somewhere, right? And there's their, family heirloom photographs in the background, behind their desk, and it's in a frame like this, it just has that look about it. And yet, a carat 40 in the most crystalline, bright, gemmy ruby ever. I am just thrilled to bring it to you. It's ruby. It's one of the stones that if you don't have one, you've got to have one at some point. You really do. And I know they're few and far between here because we're only committed to bringing you Burma. We're only committed to bringing you within the Burma collection. We only will bring you the highest quality, the best clarity. I mean, this is so abnormal. I tried to explain this with sapphires. Don't think I did a very good job. Sapphires, same thing. The corundum family is all sapphires and ruby, right? So a lot of people will call a ruby a red sapphire. Not technically correct, but you can do it. It's just all part of corundum. And that whole family of gems, sapphires and rubies, don't always give us great, perfect glow and clarity. That's just not what they're known to do. And this is really just taking that best source, the best quality, a big stone, all of everything you could want. And yet, we got a huge value on a $69.99 carat 40 ring. It's all about this ruby. The yellow, just a great combination with it. How often do we see, and you think about whether it's logos for big companies, whether it's sports teams, whether it's, think about it, when you see the red and the yellow, or the cardinal and the gold, or whatever it is, those colors, the burgundies and the gold, They work really well together. There is something, we talk about this with yellow gold and rubies, so perfect together. It just only emphasizes that when you have yellow diamonds with your yellow gold, with your ruby, it is remarkable. And we're going to blow it out. Don't worry about $69.99. Don't even worry about it. I just need, again, this is about giving away jewelry, brand new jewelry that we saved far late into the evening here to make it happen and make a value for somebody. And this is why you're here with us into the wee hours, late at night, into the show. This is why you're here, to see pieces like this debut that are not $69.99, that are not, I mean, I'm going to take it and run with it. And if you get a lot of extra diamonds, great. But I'll just really, really, really make a miracle happen, because instead of $69, $59, $49, or $39, you don't have to pay that. You're not even paying $39. You're not even paying $29.99 for a ruby that I will tell you right now, as someone who's been, the first thing I ever sold on television was a Burma ruby. The best thing I've ever sold on television, ever. People ask me that all the time, what was your favorite thing ever to sell? And I say the same thing. Many, many years ago, I sold a ruby tennis bracelet. It was a Burma ruby tennis bracelet. It was in solid gold. It was a ruby tennis bracelet. Guess how much it was? I'm not afraid to tell you guys. Granted, they were small stones, but it was a ruby tennis bracelet, and it was $777. Sold thousands of those puppies. Thousands. Best thing I ever sold. But guess what? The rubies didn't look like that. They were tiny little stones. They may have been from Burma, but they didn't look like this. The glow, the color, the red, the fire, that's what you want. And instead of $29, forget about it. I don't have a caller on the line yet. We're hoping to get one, because all we got to do is send this out right now. And yellow diamonds in pear shapes and rounds. You get those bigger white diamonds. I think you're getting more, but here's what we're going to do instead of $29.99. It's not going to be, I will price it like it has no diamonds. I think we're at a fair level right now for the ruby by itself. And when you see that kind of glow and that kind of clarity and the crystallinity you have in that stone, and it's not 29 or 28 or 27, we got you a deal. There's a deal happening right now. And I'll zoom back a little bit. I just wanted to see that really nice close-up. Wanted to give you every aspect of that stone, show you the perfect clarity and glow that that has, and not even make it 27 or 26. I really want to send this one to somebody's house. Tomorrow, let's send it out to you tomorrow. If you need sizing, no problem. Look at the way it's finished. I love even the way it's finished on the inside. It just looks so impressive. And that basket with the scroll work sits it up high. We even, did you see what we did? We completely covered the inside. It's like your ruby is in a vault. It's in a vault. It's locked in to a vault of gold around it, so that you can't even get that stone dirty from underneath. It's just all going to be framed in gold. And yet it's not $26.99. I'm still waiting for a caller. And if it's still here at $26.99, it may, let's be honest, it may never go. But that's a value already. But I'm going to take it lower just in case we need to make it that big eye-opening ruby spectacular. That perfect ruby doesn't come along all that often. Look at this on the hand. This is about as close as you ever come. And I will tell you right now, it is a stone that looks much bigger than a carat 40. It is a face on that stone that's at least a 2-carat look, and that would be a whole different pricing. You know that. When we have 2-carat rubies, they start at 7 and they go up. This one started at 7 too. That's a big function of the clarity of the stone, the yellow diamonds around it. I won't even make it $26.99. It is time to dial. You have a chance. You have a chance at this incredible ruby and the glow that it's giving from that distance away with my hand behind it. Second to none. Not even 26. $25.99. I won't stop there. We're just going to get it home. This is your chance. Pick it up, ruby lovers. You tired of seeing really, really, really kind of burgundy, dark, really, really, really like oxblood rubies? That's not what you want. But when they get to this level, usually they're in museums. They're not for sale. This is the one to own right now. Not even $25.99. Blowout time. This is your brand new item. And yet we are absolutely just self-destructing on the price. It's $2,499 first caller. That's what I'm going to do. $24.99 said and done. Got to go. The best quality ruby I have in inventory. You can get larger, but they're not going to give you that clarity and glow. And this is the carat 40 that faces up like a 2-carat. It really does. And so you've got all of that for $24.99, and maybe just maybe some more diamond weight than even is included up there, but that's all extra. This value is yours to take. It is simple, try it, because when you've seen rubies, maybe rubies, like for a long time, they never did it for me. It was just like it was not a stone that really captured my attention. With all the lore and all the backstory and all the history behind it, it still wasn't something that I really, 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 truly appreciated until I saw the good stuff. And you know, I think that's the case with a lot of gems. I think a lot of gems can be overlooked. I think a lot of gems can be you can be blasé about a lot of stones out there, but then when you see, whenever that moment is, when you see the very, very best quality, it can stop you in your tracks. And you realize there's another world. When you get into ruby is ruby is ruby. They come from all over the world. They're in all different sources. They come in all different colors. I mean, they do, right? Orangey, pinky, brown. That's usually what you see. Red, like a real, like beautiful blue red. That's what Burma's known for. It's the only source that really gives you that distinctive blue red. That's the one you want. $24.99. And a carat 40, that's priced now. Like I went all out pricing it like it's nothing with no diamonds, and yet this gives you the look of 2 carats. Incredible stone. Take a look at it one more time. We'll give it 60 seconds and we're on our way. We got about 27 minutes and we've got a lot to show you. So we've got, and again, anything you want to see recapped, we can do that as well. Did have that big markdown on that pink diamond. We had our 58 pointer brought down to a new low here tonight. Love that one. The 58 pointer is the 4th largest we have. We have still, remember itty bitty star necklace was here earlier. We had that for only $199. So we've really run the gamut as far as pricing tonight and different price levels and different, you know, something for everybody is always the game, right? We always want to bring you something for everybody. At least that's something I strive to do. So, you know, hopefully DBT wise, sapphires of all different qualities and varieties. We've had everything. Plus we have that big yellow diamond coming up. And I think we're long overdue on a style like this, that dome style that makes it a little more casual, not your typical halo, double halo. We're going to show that coming up next because somebody's got to have a 2-carat diamond for cheap. And that's also what it's going to be. My most affordable 2-carat diamond by a mile. That's coming up. Let's take a look at item number 3745. Here it comes. 3745 is a 2-carat 01. We had a 2-carat 01 earlier tonight. And that was a great value. That's only $99.99. I have a 2-carat 01 emerald cut. It's brand new. However, here's a 2-carat 01 VS again, and it's an oval. Brilliant cut oval. It's got the diamonds burnished on the sides. So this is a complete departure from how we normally see 2-carat yellow diamond set. But necessary nonetheless, because somebody doesn't, you know, there's somebody out there who wants a yellow diamond and doesn't need a double halo and doesn't need it to look bridal and doesn't need it to look like a cocktail ring or an anniversary set or whatever. This is that style that really is the only one like it. And look how close I just came to that diamond. So if there was, and we are talking VS material, but if there was an inclusion to be seen, you would probably see it from this level of magnification, and look at how bright and beautiful it is. 201 VS, 15 points in diamonds. Kind of keeps it more casual. We still finish the inside. We give you this slight dome style. There's what it looks like all the way on through. So tell me that's not going to be comfortable. Just a slab of gold that just glides onto your hand. And we've got all of this for what will be. This is monumental because it is our most affordable, and it's the most affordable I've ever had. To be honest, this is like a 1-carat 30 yellow diamond price tag coming your way. This is what we would see on a carat 30 or a carat 40 stone. I've seen those before. If you'd like to get a 2-carat for a better price than you've ever had the opportunity to do, and we are the leader, there's nobody else that's going to compare. Nobody has the quantity or the quality, but better yet, it's the value, because you guys don't care about quantity or quality unless the value is not there. That's what we do. That's number one. We got to find a way to make the really, really, really rare and special and unusual. We have to make it affordable. That's our whole jam. That's our whole bag. That's what we do. This one, though, takes everything we've ever done in yellow diamonds, and I've had numerous. It takes them all to the next level. We've never had a price like this. It's a 201. If you want one, even if you just wanted it for the stone, you wanted to take it for the loose stone, that would be more than acceptable and understandable for the price tag I'm going to do. Even though what I think makes it delightful is that it's a unique, different mounting. It's not the one we've seen over and over again, and maybe that's perfect for you. Maybe you've wanted to wear something. Maybe this lends itself more to middle finger, index finger, ring finger, all of the above. I actually think this could be a gentleman's style pinky ring. I think it could be a lady's pinky ring. I really do. So wherever it's like best suited for you, if this is the style, well, it also happens to be wrapped up in our best yellow diamond value we've ever had. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $10,000. I did that earlier, just about 2 hours ago. I did a yellow diamond. It's an emerald cut. If you missed it, please let me show it again to you. But that was $99.99. This is the same size. Same size. Some people really prefer a brilliant cut because it is more brilliant than an emerald cut. Emerald cuts are going to have more of that kind of mirror-like flash. This is more brilliant, as the name implies. You get a lot more poppity pop pop. You get a lot more firework. You get a lot more dance inside that stone. But it's so not $99.99. And rest assured, this one is going to fly because when it's not every day we get to give away 2-carat yellow diamonds. Nobody's doing that. We are right now. It's not $9,000. It's not $8,000. And this is, by goodness, a 201 that I'm going to try on for you because I'm thinking strongly we need to go lower than $88.88, which is our absolute lowest price tag tonight. I'm skipping it. We're going much lower than that. And this is where you definitely want to give us a call. And look at how this looks from the side. See how, when I say dome, it doesn't go whoop like that. It's just, you know, very manageable, very wearable. Because like I say, there's absolutely no point in buying your jewelry if you're not going to wear it. There's really no point. You got to love to live in it, wear it, enjoy it. Let everybody else enjoy it too. I mean, it's not just you that gets to enjoy it. Think of all the people you encounter every day that are going to enjoy seeing your jewelry as well. Maybe you're known for that. Maybe you show up and people know, what's she wearing today? That's how you lead. You lead with your jewelry. $88.88 it's not. $79.99 it's not. 201 yellow diamond up for grabs. It's like a free for all, and I emphasize the word free because a lot of this ring is free. It's not even $79, $78, $77, $76, absolute lowest price we've ever had on a 2-carat, and it's happening right now. And it's only for one caller. I don't have another. And if you call me tomorrow and go, yeah, but there must be another. No, there's not another like it. This is it. My best value. And if you're just a collector, take it. This is not 76 or 75. I would think 7,575, maybe 74.99. That's going to definitely do it. But if I can give you a better value, you know I will every time. This is the moment to pick it up. It's not even 74, 73, 72, or 71.99. 201s you don't see. And like I was saying, we don't have new ones and, you know, a batch coming in and new holidays. No, we unfortunately, kind of like that big run of yellow diamonds is behind us now. So this is your moment to get in right now. It's not even $7,099. I'm blowing it out truly. This is $69.99 first caller. It's one only in the world and worth trying. And if that's not all that, when you got that time, you get it at home. See what it's all about. See what that 2-carat 01 looks like and feels like, and see that size on your hand because that is an impressive stone. And it's $69.99. Huge value. I don't have anything else like it. Truly, and just if you want to see the 201 emerald cut that we showed you earlier, I have it. It's right here. Happy to show it to you. But that is $10,000. And this is the same size stone. It's the same carat weight. And you've got a $69.99 value. I'll give it 30 seconds and we'll see who's got it. Just simple as that. This is and it's wearable. I think that could be, maybe that's the difference you've been looking for. Maybe you've shied away from some of the bigger yellow diamonds because maybe they do look a little too dressy for every day. Maybe that's not the style that you're going for in this. I just think with that slab of gold, like this kind of dome style, the burnished diamonds instead of halos, you've got the kind of like dotting the diamonds on the sides, like little polka dots or little stars in the sky of diamonds on the side that make it all smooth. Like everything about the ring is smooth. It's just really well done. And maybe that's what lends itself to more wearability, which means the value is even bigger. If you're going to wear it and love it and enjoy it and live in it, that's when the value becomes even more important. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter how little or how much you spend if you're not going to wear it and enjoy it. And that's one that I can see you wearing every day and just totally living in that ring, letting it be your new signature piece. And nobody needs to know you got it for under $7,000 for a 201 yellow diamond, but It's the real deal. It's the all-natural material, and it is quite the buy tonight. So take it if you love it. Try it out at least. You know, a lot of people are going to be after that one, and especially, you know, with 18 minutes left in the show, a lot of people are thinking about, okay, I've seen almost everything of the night. What do I do? What do I want? What do I get in on? This is the deal on yellow diamonds out of the entire inventory. I'm with this inventory every day. I know exactly where we stand on yellow diamonds. There aren't many to start with, and to get a value like this is really unheard of. So $69.99, and then we're going to show you a big tanzanite deal. One that actually happens to have yellow diamonds and white diamonds on the sides. So we'll get into that next. It's item number 8271. This one is verifying. Let me know who's got it when you know, because I can't wait to congratulate whomever it is. It's such a beautiful and special and important stone. So coming up next, tanzanite time, 528. Let's get to it. We've got a little end of the show deal for you. And I'm going to be just really frank with you guys. This is one of those that is supposed to be up in the show tonight, but it's supposed to be, and I'm going to get into all this because it's a major stone. It's a 528. We'll first talk carat weights because you do get 11 points in your yellow diamonds here. There'll be pear shapes on each side, so a 5.5 pointer, and then you have 56 points. And this is just a dab of yellow diamonds. Sometimes we'll do all yellow diamonds around our tanzanite. Here's a nice way to get both the yellow and the white diamonds, really specialty look, and a 528. Yes, it is blue wing. Block D material, and I'm seeing red. So again, we had a 16 karat round earlier, still here with pink diamonds. This has just as much red as that round did in an oval, which is a little more unique to find. And it's going to be, well, here's the whole deal. I waited too long. It's only 17 minutes left in the show. Probably should have shown this a couple of hours ago, and slated to go out at $79.99. Okay. Thought we'd do something special tonight. Had a little auction open opportunity here for you at $5,000 to start. We're not going to do that either. It's the end of the show, and we're going to make sure this one goes. And there's only one way to do that. I'm going to skip the auction because there hasn't been a lot of participation or activity, and that's okay. It's just a matter of, can we just get this lower than even the $5,000 auction start bid? Yes, we can. But we're only doing it here for the last couple of minutes because it's a thank you. I appreciate you guys staying up with us on a Wednesday night all the way till the end here. We've got about 15, 16 minutes. So this is where you get rewarded handsomely for being with us if this is something that suits you. If you like it, if you want to try a tanzanite, if you like the idea. I mean, at this point, we've made our values so good on blue wings that a lot of people have more than one. They have a different style for different occasions, different carat weights, different cuts. This might be where you add to the collection, and if you don't yet have a tanzanite with yellow diamonds, what a combo it is. We always say, wait till you see these stones in person because they look better in person than they can ever look on TV because they don't need a lot of light. I think the same thing applies when you get the yellow diamonds with your blue wing. Same thing happens. Watch this. There's like a magic that happens. It's like you're putting the ingredients together that really make it sing. And this piece, not going to be 5,000 because we're not going to do the auction. So take a look. It's not going to be 5 or 4. Oh, the pink diamond, the 58 pointer. Or the 37 pointer. 58. Thank you so much. Well, she'll love it. She'll love it. Did she like that new markdown today? Because that was, we knew that would do it. That would do it. So congratulations, the 58-point pink diamond is gone. And then we still have the 201. Yellow diamond is here. And then on this one, with that 4,000, well, guess what? It's not that either. It's not 4, it's not 3, and it's not $29.99. 528. I am about to get you a record setter here. And with the yellows and with the white diamonds, let me try it on so you see that very well and very clearly. We still have our 201, still verifying on that one. Let's see what this looks like on the hand from a distance away because check out that. And again, if you see it with, I'll just block the light right now because that stone, just want you to get a better idea of what it's going to look like when it arrives and you open that box at home and you've got it in person. This full light doesn't need all that. So let's just look at that beautiful intensity to that neon you're getting there, and it's not even $29.99. $528. How low can we go? This is like going to turn into a limbo contest here, because all we've been doing tonight is asking how low can we go on huge yellow diamonds, on mega sapphires, now on a blue wing block D. 528. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. We're going to set a really cool record right now. And with yellow and white diamonds that you're not going to pay one bit for, that's the best part of all. You're not going to pay for those. I'm not done at $29.99. This is time to dial in. Let's come in a little closer. Again, I can change the gold if you want to. Right now, just take note. It is actually two-tone gold. You've got the yellow gold just for those yellow diamonds. You've got the white diamonds set in the white gold, even the tanzanite itself set in those white gold prongs and basket and underside and the band and everything else. But this is why when we say thank you for being with us till the end tonight, on a night like tonight, this is what it's all about. It's not even 29. How great is that for a 528? It's getting better. All you have to do is call. It's not 29, 28, 27, 26, or $2,500 for a 528. We're skimming on records there. We're basically right there at that record level where we see the sweet spot of blue wing block D pricing, but it's not stopping at 25 or $24.99. It's going even lower than that. This is an end of the show special. Maybe this is why you stayed up. You're going, why am I still here with you? Why am I still watching? This is why. You could feel there was something special that was about to happen and take place. This is it. Yeah, there was also a 201 yellow diamond for $69.99. That still needs a home. But right now, it's all about this tanzanite. And you're not paying 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. Here's the deal. We just can leave this between us. We don't need to tell everybody else in the world that this happened, because this is not even our typical tanzanite pricing here on our show. This is beyond. We're just going to try and get it a home here before the end of the night arrives, and that is 12 minutes away. So you're not paying $2,199. You're not paying $2,099, and you're not paying $2,000. This is when you try a blue wing. And for all those new registers that are watching, for those new shoppers, maybe you're not a shopper yet, this is where you start. Try the best tanzanite in the world. Get it with yellow diamonds and white diamonds. All we've done is really up the rarity. We've upped the ante here in the design, in the mounting. It's not even $2,000. I'm going to make it $1,999 for our end of the show special, and we're going to give it 60 seconds, and that will fly. And if you want yellow gold, like entirely, you can do it. If you want to go all rose gold, you can do it. But that is $19.99 for that ring. Whoa. So this is where we're making sure that's got to get a home. Anything else you'd like to see? I'll do a quick recap so we can show you a few things that we have like earlier in the evening that still need a great home as well. We'll be happy to show those to you so you are not missing out on anything that you might have not seen earlier, maybe just need another look at. So we'll help you with all of that, because we had some really fantastic pieces throughout the show. But do you realize this comes down to, let's just put it in perspective here, $1,999. I'm just talking tanzanite here, but on a 528, that means like $375 or so a carat, okay, if my math is correct, like $375, $378. That is not supposed to happen. And you get 11 points in yellow diamonds. They're big. Well, actually, you know what? That fooled me. They're pave. Hold on. Real quick, I said 5. They're not. They're not individual pear shapes. They're rounds. So just to clarify that, and you get 56 points in white diamonds, which are also rounds in the halo. So completing the set, congratulations if you get it. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see. A little extra time recapped. We've got a last call on the show now, because we are down to about 10.5 minutes. So this is go time on anything, including the 201 yellow diamond oval. Want to make sure that gets a home here. Fabulous piece that was, plus the ruby, $24.99 for the ruby. Also, here we have it, that beautiful 528 blue wing black D fabulosity is what that is. $19.99. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a really, really good one. I'll try it on again for you. Here we go. We'll try it on. And don't forget about the 201 oval. Brilliant cut yellow diamond. A must-have if you want the best value on a yellow, but also something really wearable. Here's what this one looks like. The reds I can't get over. It's always tougher for the reds to show up in an oval, especially in these like bright, bright hot lights here. But again, that's why I give it a little bit of a little cover here for our lights. So you can really see that's more like what to expect when that arrives in person at home. This is the color you see, and look at how you still get that ripple effect of light. It's like that elevators of light that just goes all the way through the stone. It's impressive. And again, you can try it for $19.99 and fall in love with it. That's the whole beauty of it, is really try these pieces. Remember, for our new shoppers, we've got that money back guarantee, so you can always really just, again, feel secure that, I know sometimes that's the number one thing I hear, is people think back to when they first started shopping or just first started watching, and they go, well, you know, I waited so long, and I wish I wouldn't have waited so long, because I thought something's got to give. I thought something was up. I thought there's no way these values can really exist for the quality. And then I finally gave in. I tried it, and oh my goodness, I wish I would have started shopping much earlier because I would have a much bigger collection. I would have, shopped other things that I essentially missed out on. So this is the time to pick up your favorites and try a piece like this at $1,999. It's amazing. And it's only, again, for one caller. So we'll see. I think we're verifying on that one. Also had a couple of, remember we had that longer 36-inch diamonds by the yard. We had a lot of special sapphires, 3 different purple sapphires to choose from. Had that really cool pink diamond necklace that was under $1,000 for a pink diamond necklace. That was wild. And then let's do a little recap. So we'll show you mostly pieces that have just been here in the last couple of minutes, but really need another look, like the ruby, that gorgeous glowing ruby there. That's a good one. That's our Burma ruby. Then we have the tanzanite. Again, $2,500 or under so far. And then we also have, well, look at this. We had the big yellow diamond earlier. We can recap that. Had a really, really special, you've got to see this. This is that teal sapphire. $9.99 for the teal sapphire. Still can't get over this. This is a certified stone too. It's actually an AGL cert. And that is just a really pretty color, isn't it? Like a peacock color of beautiful blues and greens together, but they are blended. And so it really gives you a true teal. This is almost like an indicolite color. If you're an indicolite lover, you'd probably love this teal sapphire, except it's giving you even more durability than tourmalines do, so you can wear it every day. That's a carat 31 unheated AGL certified stone. That whole ring is $9.99. So that I felt like that'd be a good one to highlight here near the end of the show. In case you missed it, it was much earlier tonight. So wanted to give you an idea. Plus we also have, well, I would be remiss if I didn't show you the 201 oval. Thank you. Here's the 201 oval, $69.99. And also, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't show this yet to you, but this is worth seeing. Look at this color of this tourmaline. So apple green, usually can't keep these in stock when they're here. They make an appearance and they're gone shortly thereafter. Look at this. This is wild. I know we have so many of you that have missed out on previous pieces because they're so tough to come by in this color. Let me just make sure you know that is a $1,375 true, like minty, bright neon apple green tourmaline. It does not have a copper content that we know of, but it certainly looks like it does. And this one is going to be, oh my goodness. We can blow this out right now. Right now. Maybe we should just show that all by itself. Should we? Because it's a $1,375, 31 points in diamonds. You know what? Let's do it. Let's put this in. We'll recap once this one is gone, but this one just needs the stage. Right here, right now. Item number is 7474, and it's also a $1,375. Look at the clarity. This is tourmaline, type 3. Look at the clarity. Wow. That's an impressive stone, almost like rovely pear shape, if you will, because it's got a very round kind of shape to the pear, and it's a $1,375 with 31 points in diamonds. And there's one, this is like a little wave design of diamonds, so it's not your basic shank. It's got a little bit of a little dipsy-do to it. And we have it in yellow gold, only yellow gold, superstar clarity. Let's blow it out. What can we do? All I see is $79.99, and I need to get far, far away from that if we're going to get this at home tonight. So end of the show is here. 5 minutes left. Let's do it. First caller. This is, you've got to see it on, though. Oh, yeah, the size, the color, the clarity of a tourmaline. Type 3 means they're supposed to be included like crazy, not this stone. First caller on this one. This is just like fall in love with the stone. Sometimes there's that just emotional connection. You don't need to talk yourself into it. You just know it when you see it. And these are the kind of stones that you just don't see very often. We had our Miralani mints, but they're like a carat and a half max. This is almost like that same minty color, but it's in a tourmaline and it's glowing and it's not going to be $79. Half off is $4,000. Let's not leave it there. Another $1,000 off, we can make it $3,000 or $29.99, but I want to do better. This is too precious to be here past the next 5 minutes. Let's get it out to you. Let's size it. Let's get it to you for you to check out and see with your own eyes. And you know what? I think you might fall in love. It's only going to be $27.77. End of the show special price right there on a mega $13.75 tourmaline. Enjoy it. It's just 27. I should know. Everything like in my mind is telling me don't price it like that, but it's the end of the show. We want to see it out the door, and good luck. That is such a cool stone. What a way to finish with something you haven't seen, but just really an impactful stone. I just cannot get over as we look at it through the sides. I mean, you still see clarity. It doesn't matter what angle, and then it's got this rippling effect. I mean, that's thanks to the clarity and the cutting. all this light that just travels through the stone from top to bottom and side to side. It's $27.77 first caller. So with that, well, I think the tanzanite went out the door, right, Kevin? I think the tanzanite's gone. Yes? Okay, so we'll just do a little recap here around this tourmaline, let you know a few of the other pieces here if you have any questions. The teal tourmaline, the yellow diamond, which is the 201, the big neon green, super cool tourmaline there in the pear shape, the ruby, which is actually under $2,500 as well, and then, oh, I know what we can put up here, the big round tanzanite, the nearly 16 carater, the round, the pink diamonds, the white diamonds, everything that goes with it. That is something special right there. So this would be our last call, just some of those pieces I thought would be really nice to highlight here at the end of the show to think about, and then we can help you with anything. But look at that ruby again, so much clarity on this wheel for stones that don't normally deliver on that front, but you've got 3 minutes left to shop, and we'll be back tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow's Thursday, so that means Thursday night, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central and 10 p.m. Eastern. We're back with a 3-hour show. And also, just a heads up, my first blue diamond's going to, in a long time, is going to debut on Saturday. I only have one, so I've got to let you know. We have a new pink diamond. We have a new blue diamond coming up on Saturday, so just a little heads up there. I only have one for now. Then we'll get some probably a few weeks from now. But if you want to get that jump start on your blue diamonds, Saturday morning's the time to be with us. So I promised I would give you plenty of notice when those blue diamonds start arriving. So we've got one on Saturday. It's fantastic. So natural blue diamond, of course, all natural, no treating, no nothing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So just mark your calendars. Remember that. And then, of course, we've got our big Thursday night and Friday night party as well. Friday night's what, Veterans Day. So got that for you. So, you know, a lot of fun things to look forward to this week. So 2 final minutes left, $24.99, $69.99, $27.77. Got this tanzanite down to $88.88 for a 16 karat with the big pink diamonds. And then we've got the ruby and the, what did I miss? Oh, the teal. The teal is going to be $9.99 for that teal sapphire with the cert. So you get the full AGL cert with that teal sapphire, and that's only $999, and you can change the gold on that one. So here's our last call. We've got about 90 seconds remaining. Thanks again for being with us tonight, and do join us tomorrow night. We'd love to have your company. I love when you can spend some time with me, and I can spend some time with you. So we'll be back to do it again on our Thursday night, 7 o'clock, and we'll all rendezvous then, and we'll have a good time with a lot of jewelry coming your way, and there are a lot of surprises coming this week. You know me, I don't always tell you about all the surprises. You got to tune in to find out so that you can be here, and then we'll let you know at the top of every show what's happening so that you don't miss a thing. But we appreciate you shopping with us tonight. Of course, we love that you just hanging out with us watching. We love, again, to everybody that shopped tonight, well done, because there were some incredible buys, and there are still 5 more incredible buys waiting up there. And don't forget also about our itty bitty star necklace we did for $199, great giftable as well. And last call on anything on that wheel. A lot of these pieces will go after we go off the air. So keep calling, because there's that phone number. We're still reachable. After we go off the air tonight, we'll still be able to help you out with all your questions and helping you place an order for any of those pieces that are just so spectacular and so many great buys tonight. So thank you one and all for being here, and we hope you have a good Thursday, and we'll see you all tomorrow night. We'll all gather for a big jewelry party tomorrow night for our big Thursday. So thanks so much again, and keep calling if you have any questions on that wheel. There's a lot of spectacular jewelry that we know is going to find its way out to some great homes here tonight before we go. So thanks again for being with us, and again, call us. There's a lot of big buys up there. Everything on that wheel. To think that yellow diamond, $69.99, incredible buy. So thanks so much again. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your evening, a great Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock Pacific time. See you then.